It's football time in East Central Ohio. From AVC Sports and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9, 98.5, NASH Icon. Now it's time to head to the field for tonight's game.
Against the high octane Ulex Paint score.
You're going to have to run it back.
Start again.
Did we even get out to start?
No.
No? Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's fine. Then just start it over, yeah.
Is radio on?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay, we'll just start over. That's fine.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maysville High School tonight. The Maysville Panthers take on the West Muskingum Tornadoes. You're listening to high school football on NASH Icon, FM 107.9 and 98.5. I'm Bill Cassler. Joining me, Zach Chrisman. The Maysville Panthers come in at 3-4. They're hosting the West M Tornadoes, also at 3-4. Zach, this game basically for second place in the MVL Small Schools Division.
Yeah, and as we talked about off air here before we got started, this is going to have a major bearing on how the playoffs shake out here. And as I say with every Maysville football game that I do, the battle of the line of scrimmage is going to be huge tonight for West End to come and move some of these big bodies that Maysville and Coach Chase Bowman have going here for them tonight. But also another name, Landon Iden, I look for him to have a big game here on the ground. Somebody that every time I see him run, he seems to get stronger and faster every time. So I look for him to have a great game tonight. And Cade Rock to also be careful with the football, push down the field when he has to, but nice and safe, lots of short passes and intermediate routes, and that's something that I look for Maysville tonight to really keep the ball control in their favor.
Of course, the Panthers, they will rely on getting yardage through the air to win this game tonight. Now, as far as West End goes, we've seen kind of a shakeup in what they're doing, and they've been playing better because of that shakeup. Sophomore Noah Morrison has been getting more and more time at quarterback, number 14, and that's put number 15, Braxton Brownrigg, the wide receiver / quarterback. He can do it all. He's a great athlete. They can get him the ball now, and he's got some skill. So it'll be fun to watch what Morrison and Brownrigg do. Of course, Tornadoes also have David Evans and Carter Smith. So you'll see a lot of those players handling the football tonight for the Tornadoes. But they've been playing very, very well. And, of course, the Panthers coming off probably two of their toughest games of the year. Zach, a couple of losses to Tri-Valley and to New Lex, and just they had sandwiched in between that Coshocton win, which they won 48-0. They also played Sheridan, so the schedule's been pretty tough for the Panthers lately. These last three games, you'd have to consider them winnable.
Oh, for sure, most definitely, and you're going to have to, especially if you, like we said, if you want to make a run for playoff seeding here coming up in the next few weeks, the end of the season here, as we make that final push, and everybody's trying to get their seeding in place. But one of those things where, like you said, you're coming up against Tri-Valley and New Lex. Those are two of the premier schools in the MVL. I mean, it's not a bad thing to lose to the best teams in the league. But one of those things where you want to come in there and be competitive and stuff. Tri-Valley is year after year very strong. New Lex has come up this year very hot and heavy. They're going quick and fast, and it's just one of those things where you're in the small school division. That's going to happen.
Both these schools outside shots at the playoff. Mm-hmm. West Ham comes in, they're number 21 in the region. You have to be in the top 12, so right. Winning out is almost imperative for them. And Maysville, they're having about the same problem. Of course, they're coming at number 18, so you've got to win these football games if you want to think about being in the playoffs at all. Of course, this year the top 12 make it instead of the top 16.
Right, and I think that's a good move. Last year in the playoffs, it seemed like there were a couple teams out there. They're like, probably could have thinned the herd out just a little bit before that. But no, getting in the top 12, that's nothing to sneeze at. It's a tough thing, and both teams are going to have to hope that A, we win out, and B, have a little bit of luck on the standings ahead of us. Maybe somebody takes a surprising loss or something like that, and we can leapfrog somebody.
All right, it's the Panthers and the Tornadoes, MVL football on NASH Icon. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more from the Maysville High School Athletic Complex right after this.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today, feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
I'm Ted from TK Auto Service at 2303 Glen Highway.
And I'm Julie. We've been in business for 26 years, proudly serving this community with reliable and trustworthy auto services.
Our customers are like family, and we are committed to keeping your vehicle running smoothly.
Whether it's a quick oil change or a major repair, we're here for you. We appreciate your trust and support.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to stay updated and connected.
Thanks for choosing TK Auto Services. We're here because of you.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us. Hey, Mark Kelly here with Bicon Services, wishing all our local teams a great and successful year. As your premier commercial building contractor, Bicon Services is ready to tackle everything from small facility renovations to large industrial expansions. We're here to handle all your commercial and industrial needs under one roof. So while you're out there scoring the winning touchdown, let us work on making your next commercial project a success. Bicon Services, building the future one project at a time.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. We're at the Maysville Athletic Complex. Southtown. Football from Southtown, yeah. Dave Hilliard not here tonight. You know, he always mentions that, so I want to make sure I get that in at least one time. Maysville Panthers taking on the West Muskingum Tornadoes tonight. West Ham coming in at 3-4. Panthers have an identical record, 3-4. This is game number 8 of the season. Seems hard to believe.
It really does.
We're kind of winding down, doesn't it? But got a nice night here. Really cool. Looks like the Panthers are lining up to receive. I think West Ham won the toss and deferred, so they'll be kicking off here in this first half. And second half, Tornadoes will get the football. Interesting matchup here tonight. It'll be interesting to see how Maysville reacts not being on the field with one of the big dogs in the MVL, because they've had a pretty tough schedule as of late. This should be an interesting contest. Hopefully tonight for the Panthers, they'll be able to protect their quarterback, Cade Rock, and he can find some of those fine receivers. West Ham's made a lot of changes here in the last few weeks, and they've looked better and better, more and more promising, but they're going to have a tough time making the playoffs. Their schedule hasn't been very good here in the early part of the year, so not many computer points on the board for the Tornadoes.
No, definitely not. And Bill, tonight we'll see if they can get it together and pull out a win here. As you said, keeping the clean pocket, keeping the pocket clean for Cade Rock. Try saying that 5 times fast. Is going to be important as we get our kickoff here down for Maysville.
That's our Valentine Insurance kickoff. Silas Kuhn kicks it off. Taken by one of the Maysville backs, the 15, the 20, breaks through the 30. He's brought down. A flag comes in from behind. That is number 1, Cohen Llewellyn. Nice return by Llewellyn. He takes the ball all the way out to the 35. We're going to have to see what that flag is all about. It came from behind. Sometimes that's holding or blocking the back on the offense, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, we're going to get a holding call here, and unfortunately a great return by Cohen Llewellyn. Get used to hearing that name tonight, Bill. We're gonna say his name probably 30, 40 times tonight on both sides of the ball. But yeah, great return is going to end up getting taken back all the way to appears to be the 12-yard line. So big holding call there on the return.
All right, so Panthers start with the football in the hole a little bit. 1st and 10 for Maysville. Shotgun formation. The quarterback, number 4, Cade Rock, straight ahead. And a nice gain on first down by the Panthers. Boy, they need to run that football, and Cohen Llewellyn right through the It's like the right side of that line. Nice gain. It'll bring up a second down, right around 3 to go for the Panthers.
Yeah, you've got this nice little halfback base play there where you've got your backside guard pulling around there. It opens up a big hole there. And like I said, get used to hearing that name tonight. You're going to hear Llewellyn all night long, and he's going to be their bell cow back all night.
Rock in the shotgun formation again. Llewellyn to his right side. The snap to give Llewellyn again. This time we'll try the left side. Not as much room over there. A lot of white shirts, and he may lose a yard on the play. That'll bring up third down, probably right around 4 to go for the Panthers.
Well, on that play, if you're Coach Bowman, you're thinking, I bring them motion over there. Everybody's going to think I'm running to the strong side there, with the tight end on the right, but we're going to bring it back around and just not, like you said, not enough daylight there on the left side of the line for Llewellyn to get running.
Rock in the shotgun formation again. This could be a run, could be a pass.
I look to see maybe a little bubble screen out here as the DBs are back nice and far there, and they are going to throw it.
Rock is back. He's looking now. He's forced to roll, rolling left. Got a man downfield. He's got him open. Let's see. That's a catch. It was in bounds. Very close to the sidelines. Officials say he did not catch it inbounds. Intended target number 2, Landon Iden, and Iden pulls the ball in, but he had a foot out of bounds, so that'll make it 4th down and probably a punting situation for the Panthers, Zach.
More than likely, and like we said, they've got a lot of athletes here on this offensive side of the ball for Maysville. Landon Iden's another guy that they like to get the ball into often. But he couldn't keep his feet down there on that comeback route on the far side. Maybe a little bit to the left by Cade Rock, but that's hard thrown across your body like that.
Good pressure by the Tornadoes that time, forced him out of the pocket. A good throw by Rock, but they couldn't make the connection on the sidelines. All right, Maysville will punt the ball away, back deep to receive. That's number 1, Carter Smith. And he's instructing his teammates, get away from that ball as it comes up a little bit short and takes a nice West End roll. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes on the Maysville 41-yard line. So some good field position for West End.
And nice heads-up play by the freshman Malachi Davis for West Muskingum there, where he saw it, took a bounce. He didn't want it to bounce backwards. He wanted to get the best field position for his offense. Way to jump on that ball and get it marked down right there, right by the 40-yard line.
All right, now we're going to get a look at the sophomore quarterback, number 14, Noah Morrison. I believe that he'll be the starter.
Looks like it, yep.
Yes, it is.
Him.
Number 14 is out there. There's the snap. He's going to roll this time, and he's got a receiver out there. Nice catch.
Wow.
And they're going to say, and I think that is, looks like number 20 for the Tornadoes. That's Ashton Ansel. So nice catch there by Ansel. Gain of right around 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3 for the Tornadoes. They're at the Maysville 33-yard line.
Yeah, and a similar play that we just saw Maysville run on that unfortunate 3rd down there. Nice little comeback route. Play action and run it out, and we'll see what West End can do here on the 2nd down.
Morrison in the shotgun formation. Long count, the snap. This time rolling left. Morrison's going to gun it out there. He's got a man, got a receiver. That's a catch. And pulling it in, I believe that is number 23, David Evans, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong there. Oh, excuse me, that was 13. That was Tavin Bennett. So Bennett makes the catch, and that is going to be a 1st down. That's a Bicon Services 1st down for the Tornadoes. They've got the ball on the Maysville 24-yard line.
Going to run with some pace here. Snap already.
Straight ahead. Ooh,
no.
Good defense by the Panthers. They're all over that. He may have lost a yard.
And that's what I talked about, early in pregame. There's some big bodies up there on the defensive line, and it's one of those things. If you can't move them out of the way, what are you going to do with them?
It's going to do a lot for the confidence of the Panthers tonight,
Definitely.
Not facing one of the top MVL teams.
Sure.
So a nice defensive play that time. 2nd down and 9 for West End. I'm not even sure who carried the football. He didn't. Whoever it was, it might have been Carter Smith. He didn't have a lot of room to operate. Morrison, the quarterback, back. He's looking. He's inside. This is Smith with the catch. But, again, good defense by the Panthers as they swarm to the football. He may have picked up a yard, but not much more than that. It'll make it 3rd down and 8 as West End stalling a little bit here as they are very, very close to the J&M Electric red zone.
Yeah, it's one of those things, they've been running with pace here, but they're going to slow it down, try to get the play in here and get something here for a 3rd and I wouldn't call it 3rd and long, but it's definitely not 3rd and short either.
A little bit of a test here for the sophomore quarterback, number 14, Noah Morrison. Morrison in the shotgun formation for West. He's back. He's looking. Oh, they force him out of the pocket, force him up. He guns the ball down the middle of the field. That's going to be picked off. Big play in the end zone, and let me see who that is. I am not sure who got that pick, but a nice job there by the defensive back. That was number 2. That was Landon Iden, and Iden picks the football off, so a great job. Receiver was open at the back of the end zone, but Iden stepped in front and pulled that ball in. That's going to give Maysville the football, 1st and 10 on the 20.
And that's exactly what we talked about, having a young quarterback in there. Landon Iden, a very seasoned veteran in that back, and the defensive backs there, lurked around there, made him think that he had that throw open on the run and stepped right in front of it.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Morrison, he's got a gun, doesn't he?
That was a laser, for sure.
All right. Quarterback, Cade Rock, number 4, in the shotgun formation, straight ahead. Oh, good defense by West End. That is Cohen Llewellyn trying to run the football, and West End with some great penetration there, Zach, to make that tackle.
Yeah, and like we said, the battle of the line of scrimmage is going to be key tonight. And, you got those big bodies up there from Maysville, but, West End is not afraid of that at all. They get the penetration there on the left side around the left tackle, and that looks like that was, we're looking at Connor Young was the lead blocker on that play. Just couldn't quite get around there as the defense gets penetration.
Ashton Ansel, the outside linebacker as well. Rock in the gun again. He's back. He's looking. Got a man down the middle. Wide open, and he couldn't hold on to the ball. Oh, my goodness. That was number 10, Brody Smith, who had the ball in his mitts, and it just slipped through.
Yeah, and that's a total timing route there. He got out there into a spot, found the soft spot in the zone, sat down, but just couldn't quite stop moving his feet there. He was still trying to move forward a little bit before he caught the ball, and unfortunately, it's going to fall to the turf.
I'll tell you what, that's going to bring up a 3rd down, right around 11 to go for the Panthers. This is a big down. They need some yardage here. All right, the snap, Rock in the shotgun. He's rolling left, looking, sets up. He's going to gun it way down the field. He's got a man down there. Oh! Number 2, Landon Iden had a shot to catch that football, but he could not make the adjustment, and that ball was out of bounds, so it'll be 4th down. Panthers will have to punt the football away again, and they're hoping their punter gets a little bit more foot into the ball this time.
Yeah, that last punt was just a little skied high a little bit too much, but yeah, that ball, good ball, threw it to the back shoulder, the spot only where my receiver could get it. Just a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog. And like we said, Landon Iden couldn't quite corral that one to bring it in, but he was open. That was the right move.
Got his hands on it, juggled it going out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. So we've got 7:20 here left in the first quarter, Bill, and both offenses kind of having a little bit of a hard time.
Nothing so far.
And it looks
little bit of it was West End moved the football a little bit, but they stalled when they got close to the red zone. So
looks like we're going to go for it here. Something got moved up here. They're going to redo 3rd down.
3rd down. Okay, there was a penalty. We must have missed a penalty here on the play. Here's Rock with the football on 3rd down.
Screen pass.
Little screen up the middle. That is a nice catch there by number 1, Llewellyn, but he got hit. I think that he may have enough for the 1st down. He's real close.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress on that one. They're going to move the chains.
Bicon Services, 1st down for the Panthers. Boy, a penalty saves the drive, and Llewellyn is able to just eke out enough yardage to get the 1st down. So Maysville moves the sticks, and number 4, Cade Rock and company have another shot with the football here.
Now we've got 2 wide receivers down here on the bottom here, and only 1 corner. We're gonna never mind. Thought we'd hit
straight ahead, and
man, look at that.
That is Llewellyn fighting for yardage. He may have picked up 3 yards on his own effort. Boy, he got behind his offensive lineman, kept his feet moving. He's gonna pick up 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. A whole lot of Cohen Llewellyn on that play, though. He really willed himself to pick up some yardage.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean, that was not there for him. That was all 4 yards there by number 1. I thought maybe they'd run that bubble screen there when they had the numbers outside. Looks like they do again here.
Rock in the shotgun formation again. The snap, he's back, he's looking, got some time, got a man out there. Nice catch. That is number 5, Keaton Bryan. Bryan pulls in the catch. He's got a 1st down. So another Bicon Services 1st down for the Panthers. They're moving the football now, Zach.
Well, yeah, and that's what I said. You know, they had the numbers there on the left side of the field, and that's a hard thing to ask of a linebacker like Cooper McKenzie, number 31. You know, you have him faking the blitz, coming in there, acting, you know, I'm coming. No, I'm not. I'm going to run out here, and I'm going to try to cover the flat and cover that out route. And he just couldn't get there quick enough. And that's really, really hard assignment to have.
Bicon Services first down for the Panthers. Cade Rock brings him up. He's back. He's looking. And fires a pass, and wow, some good defense there. Was that number 6, Hayden Wakefield?
Number 6, yep.
Cut underneath the football, and a real tough chance for Carson Larimer, who could not pull the ball in. Good defense there by Wakefield.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, it looks like Maysville trying to get Cade Rock out of the pocket and on the move, rolling him to both sides so far on the first 2 drives. But looks like that might be a point of emphasis for them tonight as we line up in the pistol.
No.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be a penalty against West Em as they jumped the hard count by Cade Rock, the quarterback. So that'll make it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, definitely needed that. That's going to make this 2nd and manageable for sure. Yeah, it looks like we're almost like a hockey game. We had an entire line change, literally. The line all comes out, new guys come in.
Snap, and another whistle. Let's see. That was motion against Maysville, so the 5 yards that they picked up on the hard count, they lose.
Jeez. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? You know, my favorite Atlantis song.
All right, 2nd down and 10 now.
Looks like we got Maysville getting the call from the sideline here, and that is something that I like about this Maysville team. They can run with pace like that. They can no huddle, and that forces the defense to not be able to make a substitution.
Head coach Chase Bowman in his first year.
He's done a good job so far this year. I'm a fan.
Rock, the quarterback, the snap, straight ahead, and good defense. Wow. Nice job there. That was number 50.
Preston Farrell.
And Farrell shoots in, and he was not fooled by all the motion. He found Llewellyn, who had the football, and brought him down. Short gain on the play for Maysville, 3rd and 9. Great play there by number 50, Preston Farrell.
Yeah, Preston says, I may have born it at night, but it wasn't last night. I know his zone read when I see one. I'm coming right in here, and I'm going to take that. Good heads-up defensive play by Farrell.
3rd down now and 9. Rock comes up. Panthers in the shotgun again. Llewellyn off on the left side. He's going to stay back. Now he's going to run out, and Rock's going to take off. He's got to the 50, the 45. That'll be enough for a Bicon Services first down for the Panthers. Real heads-up football there by Cade Rock. Nothing open downfield. I'll use my legs.
Yeah, and everybody forgets, you know, Cade Rock, he's a big dude. I wouldn't want to get in his way. He starts tumbling down there. He's doing his best Josh Allen impression there.
He can run,
yes,
too.
Yes, he can. He's got some wheels. I wouldn't want to tackle him, I'll tell you that.
I've seen those big guys that they can throw and they can't run. Not Cade Rock.
Not Cade Rock. Heck of a basketball player, too, as if we haven't said that for 8 weeks straight.
Bicon Services first down. Llewellyn's got the football. He's going to try the right side, and he's going to find a whole lot of blue helmets and white jerseys as West Em is in all over that. No gain on the play for Llewellyn.
Yeah, no daylight there for Llewellyn going to the right-hand side there. Kudos for West Em for really quelling this West Em rushing attack that usually is pretty strong, pretty fierce. So we'll wait for Cade Rock and company to get the call here as they take to the line.
All right, 4:31 left here in the first quarter. Rock in the shotgun formation. 0-0 right now is the score. They tried the jet sweep, but that may be a delay of game as Landon Iden ended up with the football, but there were whistles before he could get any traction.
Boy, talk about shooting yourself in the foot. That's twice now just on this drive. You know, you get a little bit of a headway, and then you shoot yourself in the foot there, and unforced errors.
So 2nd down now and 16. Boy, turnovers and penalties, and you hear coaches talk about it all the time.
There's a reason, for sure. We'll see what Coach Bowman can cook up here for 2nd and long.
Shotgun formation. I think we'll see Rock looking for a receiver. The snap, he's back. He's rolling. Rolling left, looking. Sets up, got a man down the field, and can't haul it in. He overthrew his intended target there. That was number 5, Keaton Bryan, and Bryan didn't even get a finger on the football. Third down now and 16.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of communication, or miscommunication, I should say, on that. You know, he had the comeback route there about the 30, but then he also had the deep route, and the ball kind of fell in the middle. I don't know if he second-guessed himself and maybe thought I'm going to throw deep. Oh, never mind, I'm going to go short, and just kind of bobbled it just a little bit.
All right, they can pick up. If they can get to right around the 40-yard line, they could go for it on fourth down here. The snap. Rock's got it back, looking, guns the ball down the middle of the field, and again overthrows his target.
Keaton Bryan.
Bryan was the intended receiver again, but no gain on the play, and the Panthers will punt this football away.
Yeah, and the route was there. He was open in the middle of the field. Now, granted, it wouldn't have been a go-ahead first down, but with the yard after catch, he could have gotten there, but just overthrew him. Alex Ray is the punter. Number 6, Hayden Wakefield is back deep for the Tornadoes. 0-0. 3:54. Low line drive kick. It's going to take a nice roll. Oh, mishandled by Wakefield, and he's going to pick it up, but the Panthers are all over him. Fumble. That's going to be Panther football. Wow, talk about a momentum shift. Jeez. Great snap, nice punt, much better than the last one. A little low dribbler there, but couldn't be.
Wakefield had the football, but
right
didn't have it secured, and you have to secure that ball when you're that deep in your own territory. He did not. He was hit by one of the Panthers. I'm not sure. Shook it loose. That is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to be in business. They're going to set up in the J&M Electric Red Zone, Zach.
Nice to hear. I'm glad we got our first Red Zone sponsorship here tonight. I want to see some points get up here as Cade Rock brings his boys.
Oh, no. They are.
No, they're going to give it to.
Wow. They're going to give it to West End. They're going to say the fumble.
I thought.
And that's a good gain on first play. Boy, I thought Maysville had the football. But no.
Wow. 0 for 2 on those ones. We missed the penalty, and then that one. Man, I thought for sure that was Maysville football.
Browning in the backfield with the carry there. Nice job.
As we talked about, pregame there, with him not playing quarterback, he's an athlete. You can get the ball in his hands in any way, shape, or form. It's a good idea.
Morrison again in the shotgun formation. 2nd down and 6. West with the football. Morrison still got it. Looking. He's going to throw the football. Is there a flag? Yeah, they're going to say he's down. They are going to say he's down. He tried to throw that football out of bounds, but boy, number 14 Morrison holding the football, and one of the Panthers was able to bring him down.
I thought there on first glance, I thought maybe he was going to get hit with an intentional grounding, but being outside of the pocket there, he got.
They're going to say he was already down.
Already down. Wow. Yeah, it looks like we've got West End backed up under the shadow of their own goalpost here.
Under 3 minutes to go. 3rd down, probably right around 14 to go. Browning back, looking. He's got some pressure, gunning the ball down the field, and he's looking for number 3, Miles Wakefield, but he gunned the ball out of bounds. That'll bring up a punting situation for West Muskingum. Boy, the Tornado punter is going to be on the back line of that end zone. Got to be careful down here, Zach, and Maysville should end up with good field position.
One would think so, and as somebody who was a long snapper in high school, this is one of the moments where please do not mess this up. Please do not let me hit him in the shin.
Practice.
Yes. This is a terrifying spot for both the punter and the long snapper. Good snap.
Landon Iden is the returner, and flags are down. Iden's got the football at the 40-yard line. West Ham is up. Iden breaks a tackle. He's down inside the 30, and he's going to run out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. Nice return by Iden, but we need to see what the flags are all about.
Sideline warning. Looks like Maysville just a little too close to that line for the Zebras' liking there. They're going to give them that first warning now. If it comes after this, that's going to be a penalty.
Could have been one of the coaches as well.
Also, it could have been, yes. So it looks like Maysville is going to get set up with, like you said, Bill, great field position.
Let's see where they're marking him.
Going to be about the 27.
So really, really good starting field possession here for Maysville. Nothing. 2:33 left here in the first quarter. Maysville and West End locked up in a scoreless duel right now. Both teams 3-4 here on the year.
And we'll see what Cade Rock and the boys get cooked up here as we set up. We've got 3 wide to our left, no receivers to the right. Llewellyn in the backfield.
Rock in the shotgun. The snap. He's back. He's looking. Guns the ball down the field.
Wide
He's got a
open.
man out there wide open. That's number 2.
He dropped it. Oh, my gosh.
You know, those are the hardest ones
Wow.
to catch as number 2, Landon Iden, an experienced receiver, had the ball wide open in the end zone, couldn't hang on to it. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Boy.
Looked like a touchdown. I was about ready to say touchdown. Dropped the football.
Gosh, and Landon's such a sure-handed guy. He's going to be kicking himself for that for the rest of the night.
Hey, High Street Seneca is sponsoring our replays tonight, and I'm sure that if you're watching on our YouTube channel, YRPtv, you would have seen that drop right there. All right, 2nd down. Quick run by the Panthers.
Not a whole lot.
Who are definitely in 4-down territory. So let's see now what the call is. There a penalty here?
Yep, that's going to be I thought they called a hold. Nope. Yep, they're moving him back. Yeah, that was a hold.
It is a holding penalty, and boy, the Panthers shooting themselves in the foot. They had the football down on the 27-yard line, dropped a potential touchdown pass, and now they're all the way back at the 37, 2nd and 20 for Maysville.
Now, I wouldn't put it past them right here to run that same play again. Landon Iden got that open, and the way that the defense is set up right now, and if you run those 3 wide receivers trips over here to the left again, I think you could get that same look.
Just twins off on the left side now. Single receiver on the right and a tight end on the right as well. Rock with the, and he's got a man out there. It's a nice catch. Running out of bounds, that's Landon Iden. He's got a nice gain on the play. It's going to make it a manageable 3rd down here, Zach. That's a good gain on 2nd down.
Yeah, just a simple pitch and catch. You know, he had one-on-one coverage on the outside. Nice little shimmy shake, break to the left on the out route, wide open.
3rd and 6 now for the Panthers, who are definitely in 4-down territory.
Oh, definitely, most definitely. So we'll see what we got here.
Number 4, Cade Rock in the shotgun formation. Llewellyn off on his right side.
I look for him to roll out right here.
Rock making some adjustments. And he's back. He's looking. Guns the ball down the middle of the field. Ooh, wow.
That was
Carter Smith read that for the Tornadoes. He was all over that. Almost picked the football off.
Yeah, Carter Smith might as well have been in the huddle there if Maysville took one. But yeah, he saw that coming a mile away, not fooled at all. And Cade Rock and the rest of the Panthers are really lucky that they didn't have that one seen taken the other way.
It's 4th down. They're going to go for this, no doubt. 1:59 left here in the first quarter. Still nothing. Scoreless here at Maysville High School. Rock in the shotgun, back, looking, rolling right. Got a man out there, and he overthrows his target.
Wow.
That is number 2.
Oh, we've got some laundry. Late call. That's going to be a defensive pass interference.
Let's see. It was Iden who was out there looking to catch that football.
Yep, they're going to give it. Yep, it's going to be defensive pass interference.
Wow, I'm not sure who that was on. Landon Iden had some space. Rock overthrew him just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he was sure if he was throwing to him or if he was throwing the comeback route in front of him. And I don't think by him not going up for it, kind of not giving up on the play, but I don't think he knew the ball was coming his way. Defender runs into him, and he's gonna pick up the call there.
All right, that's gonna put the ball in the J&M Electric red zone for the Panthers. 1st and 10, a Bicon Services 1st down for Maysville.
Got to take advantage here.
Big penalty on West M there. Rock, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. High snap, Rock straight ahead. And he squirts through. He's down to the 5-yard line. Somebody got him by the shoelaces.
Yep, nice little QB power play there. Spread the defense out, make them think we're going to throw over here to the wide side of the field. And Cade Rock had a nice little opening there to get through. And that's going to pick up a solid gain here. It looks like 2nd and 5.
Panthers can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They've got to get it inside the 2. All right, Rock in the shotgun formation again. The snap, the give, straight ahead, Llewellyn, and he is fighting for yardage. He is close to the 1st down. We'll have to see where they mark it.
Just short, I think. It's going to be 3rd and short, I believe.
Llewellyn right up the gut, right behind those big offensive linemen. Boy, they do have some size in the middle.
I told you, my man, they are huge boys down there. They can definitely move some bodies.
Third down, about 1.5 yards to go for the Panthers. So they've got 2 downs to make this 1.5 yards. Rock, high snap. Great job. He's got it down, and Llewellyn gets the football. Fantastic job there by Cade Rock, fielding that snap and getting the handoff off to Llewellyn.
They're not going to give him forward progress on it. This is going to be 4th and inches here. I thought he got there, but apparently not.
Well, kudos to Cade Rock basically pulling that snap in, or we're talking about maybe a loss of 6 or 7 or 10 on the play.
Who would have thought having a 6'4" quarterback would come in handy, you know?
He can jump, too.
Yeah, he can. He's a good basketball player. Looks like we're going to end the first quarter on that. We're going to end on suspense, see what we can come back with here in the second quarter on 4th down.
Panthers knocking on the door, but no score at this point. End of the first quarter, it is West End nothing, Maysville nothing. Back with more right after this.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
School's back. For some, things may feel overwhelming. Allwell is here to help you find a healthy balance. Our behavioral health services can keep your mind on track, while our primary care services can keep your body healthy. Our mission is to help people feel better, think more clearly, make good decisions, and have healthy relationships. We have offices in Zanesville, Coshocton, New Lexington, McConnellsville, Caldwell, and now on Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit us at allwell.org. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back with the Maysville Athletic Complex. First quarter in the books, nothing, but the Panthers are all the way down on the West Muskingum 2-yard line. 4th down, inches to go. Got a score to pass along to you right now. It is New Lexington 22, Meadowbrook nothing. That is a first quarter score. So the Panthers of New Lex continue to roll. Cade Rock in the shotgun formation. Rock straight ahead. He didn't make it. He did not make it. Great defensive play there. That's number 75. Wow. Carson Lewis is in all over Rock. That's going to turn the ball back over to West End. We're still scoreless.
Talk about hyping up the rest of your team. What a stop. You've got Maysville knocking on touchdown's door over here and just hit him right in the mouth. I mean, what a play. If that doesn't get you hyped up.
Great penetration by West End. Boy, I mean, they tried the right side of the West Muskingum line, and there was no room over there. Although now, Tornadoes deep in their own territory, boy, they need to carve a few first downs out here to give their punting some room, at the very least here.
For sure, and both teams, as we've seen so far in that first quarter, special teams being a little, I wouldn't call it shaky, but not the longest punts in the world. So yeah, you want to get your guys some room.
I like the call, Cade Rock with the football.
Yeah, me too. Extra blocker, yeah. Wow, wildcat.
Straight ahead, little wildcat action. I think that was Smith with the football for the Tornadoes. Let's see.
Yep, that's Carter Smith.
He's going to pick up a few yards, and seeing quite a bit of that out of West End. They've been running that. Carter Smith is very good out of that Wildcat.
Well, this is one of those things. You got to get the ball in the hands of your athletes, and he's definitely one of the ones for West Muskingum that you want to get him the ball as many times, as many touches as possible.
All right, now the sophomore Noah Morrison back in at quarterback.
Pistol.
The snap, straight ahead. And, boy, nice defense by the Panthers. As West tries the middle of the line, they don't find a whole lot of room there. I'm not sure
that was
who
number
had
4.
The football. Was that number
Tyson.
4? Dente Tyson, yes.
Boy, and he hit it with a lot of speed, but boy, they stopped him immediately.
A lot of blue shirts at the point of attack.
So we've got 3rd and long here.
Crucial 3rd down here. Morrison in the shotgun
Maysville
formation.
bringing the house.
Back. Morrison guns the ball to the outside. He's got a man. He's not going to get that first down. He's close, but he is not there.
Yeah, and I don't think this is an area of the field where, or the part of the ball game where you want to run 4 downs here this deep, backed up in your own end zone. So we're going to look like, we're definitely getting this special teams.
They did give the punter a little bit of room,
which is good.
Panthers should end up with some great field position here.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't get the ball at the very least the 40 here.
Not sure who made that catch for West End. Did you get a number on?
I did not. I didn't
the
see him.
receiver?
He was blanketed there. I couldn't quite get a number as we get the punt. Oh, good punt.
Fair catch called for. Oh, drops the football. That's going to be West End football.
My
Tornadoes have it. And that was receiving the football there. Number 5, Keaton Bryan. Bryan got under the football and misjudged it. It dropped. It trickled right off his hands. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. They are on their own 48-yard line. What a break for West End.
Boy, I mean, talk about just things that are just going to haunt you all night in this ball game. The drop touchdown by Iden.
So far, a lot of mistakes. Failing on that 4th down conversion down here. The interception in the end zone by Maysville. So a lot of mistakes. Still nothing. Straight, Brownrigg's got it. He breaks a tackle, and he's got a nice run. He's all the way into Maysville territory at the 46-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I like Brownrigg coming out of the backfield there, man. Running with purpose, running with some authority there. Great run.
Tell you what, having Morrison, who's got a great arm at quarterback, has done a lot for the Tornadoes. Here's the snap, the give, straight ahead. Brownrigg's got it again. He breaks a tackle, and he's got a 1st down. That's a Bicon Services 1st down at the 40-yard line of the Panthers. So West End moving the ball.
Yep, just a nice, simple little zone run there, and the pistol, almost the exact same play that they ran right before that. You know, if it's not broke, why fix it? Give it to Brownrigg again. The man's an athlete. He's going to get us a 1st down.
Bicon Services, 1st down for West. All right. Number 14, Noah Morrison, sophomore quarterback, brings up the Tornadoes. The snap. Got it. He's rolling left. Guns the ball out there. He's got a man out there. That is 13, Tavin Bennett. Bennett makes the catch, and he's brought down. Nice gain on 1st down.
Yeah, I'm continuing to be impressed by, like you said, by this sophomore quarterback, Noah Morrison. Man, that ball was on a rope. Perfect timing. As soon as you turned around, bam, right in his hands.
That's going to gain 9 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down, probably 1.5 yards for West End. They're all the way down to the Maysville 31-yard line. Shotgun formation. Morrison.
Mismatch up top.
Oh, they got a blitz. Nice job. Pressure by Maysville.
Boy, and that's
coming in. That is a nice job there as they shoot the gap. I believe that was 24 Alex Ray shooting the gap. He's in there. Nice tackle. Big loss. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for West End. Nice play defensively for the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Bill. As you saw me pointing over to the right side of the field, that scared me pre-play. They did not have enough D-backs over there to cover the wide receivers. That's because they were bringing the pressure, and they got home.
Morrison in the shotgun. Snap the fake. He's rolling right. Looking. Guns the ball across the middle of the field. Ball's juggled. That's number 3. That's Miles Wakefield. He's got the catch. Let's see if they've got. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, he had about 2 or 3 opportunities to catch that one. Off the hand, off the chest, off the hand, and then finally corralled it back in. Way to concentrate.
Bicon Services 1st down. They're going to mark the ball at the Maysville 29, and there were all kinds of Maysville defensive backs all around him.
Yeah, just a simple little crossing route as he rolled out to the right there, but yeah, just happened to be faster than the defense there, and nice ball by Morrison.
Yeah, able to come up with that. All right, shotgun formation. Morrison back, looking. Got some time. Now, got some pressure. He's going to gun the ball out of bounds, and let's see.
I'm going to go out on a limb to say that's going to be a hold, Bill.
And it is a hold on West End. You are correct. You must have been watching that one.
I was. I might have saw that one. I might have had a couple holding calls called on me as well throughout the years, so I know what that looks like.
All right, that's going to bring the ball all the way back to the 40-yard line. Still 39-yard line. Still 1st and 20 now for the Tornadoes. They are way behind the sticks.
Right. And we talk about this, this is a big pivotal game here in the division. This is a rivalry game. Both teams really shooting themselves on the foot with the unforced errors.
7:27 left in the second. Morrison's got the football, guns it. Nice catch and spinning, turning. He's going to pick up right around 7 on the play. Let's see, that is number 3. That is Miles Wakefield. Nice catch. So it'll bring up a second down, probably 14 to go for the Tornadoes. This is the way you attack it. You just get a few yards.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to come all in one big chunk here. And it was, as we're seeing Morrison, very confident with the ball back there.
Morrison's
he drops
got
back
it.
Again.
Big rush, and
he got through.
Yes, he makes one man miss. That was very close. Picking up a few yards on the play again. Number 3, Wakefield. Wakefield is going to be brought down right around the 27-yard line of the Panthers. Make it the 28. 3rd down, 9 to go for the Tornadoes. They are definitely in 4-down territory.
Most definitely, yeah. That bubble screen didn't quite get as much separation as they thought it would. We've got that same thing down here. Only 2 D-backs here on the left side of the field, 3 wide receivers.
Snap. Morrison's back looking across the middle of the field. He's got him in. No, great job. Boy, one of the Panthers' defensive backs got a hand on that football as it came across the middle of the field. Might have been Brody Smith, number 10. Boy.
Must have been running man coverage there. I thought maybe they had a little bit of uneven numbers there, wide receivers and defensive backs. Safety comes up and tried to cover him there and got a hand on the ball.
Watching the receiver, it was Brody Smith who basically got a hand on it for the Panthers. 4th down now, and no doubt about it, Tornadoes are going for this. They've got 9 yards to go. They're on the Maysville 28. Here's Morrison rolling, looking. Now he's going to tuck it under and run. The 20, the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown, Tornadoes.
No.
There's a flag, and that's probably
going to be a hold.
That is behind the lineman. That's probably going to be a hold. That's going to come back. Great run by Noah Morrison, sophomore quarterback. Takes it in, but it's for nothing.
Jeez, like I said, man, get some of these big plays, and they all keep coming back. Man, you hate to see it for both sides.
And it is coming back.
It is.
And it is holding.
When that smart heads-up play there by the sophomore, though, I've been nothing but impressed by him tonight. Way to talk. Don't force the ball. Run it down.
That's going to bring up a 4th down, probably right around 20 to go. And, yes, they're going to punt it. I think this is a little bit too long to make, even though they're in 4-down territory. So they're going to try to pin the Panthers deep.
Try to coffin corner here to the right side. Yep.
And a low line drive punt. It rolls out right around the 10, 11, 12-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. So
going to go all the way to the 10.
A nice punt right there as he finds the corner of the field there. Good job, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They'll be on their own 12-yard line. Another drive. Potential points handed to you just
literally.
About. Penalties, turnovers.
On a silver platter.
Yes.
Right here. Here, take this touchdown. Nope, not going to take it. So we'll see what we're going to do here. We've seen a battle of the field position here. Both teams have started with the end zone, their own end zone right behind them. Both have had great field position beyond midfield, and it just doesn't seem to matter.
High school football, a NASH Icon, FM 107.9 and 98.5. Bill Cassler, Zach Chrisman with you here. Second quarter action, 5:59 left here in the second. Still nothing. The snap is jet sweep. And Iden's got it. Nice. He makes one man miss, makes another man miss. He makes another man miss. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's got one man to beat. He's down to the 30, and they're going to drag him down right around the 24-yard line. Great run there by Iden. The jet sweep works to perfection.
Man, Landon Iden, my man. Look at that guy. Look at the wheels on this man. Man, just took a simple jet sweep. West End brought a little bit of pressure on the corners there, and it ended up going against him as Landon Iden goes running right by the.
Boy, he must have broke 2 or 3 tackles running down the field. Great run.
Whew. Boy, I had to hold back from doing my best Collinsworth impression. Oh, this guy, Bill,
Yeah, I hear you. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I've been working on it,
All right, Bicon Services first down straight. Oh, Rock's got the football. He's got a man down there, and
did he catch it? Touchdown.
Woohoo!
Now we got some points, baby. Let's go.
I think that is number 2 down there. Landon Iden with the catch, and 6 points for the Panthers.
The man, the myth, the legend, Landon Iden himself. Nice little corner out there. Finds himself right in front of the pylon. Good ball by Cade Rock. Can't draw it up any better than that, Bill.
6-0 Maysville. 5:17 left here in the first.
Got ourselves a game here. So we're going to bring in the place kicker here, Jocelyn Milatovich, and she's going to try to put this through the uprights. She's really good. I've watched her play multiple times. Nailed it.
Good. 5:17 left here in the second quarter. The score, Maysville 7, West Ham nothing. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this. You're listening to
Stone Ford is your destination
AVC
for
Sports.
the ultimate Ford experience. Discover the thrill of the open road in a brand new Ford vehicle. Experience cutting-edge technology and safety features designed with you in mind. Whether it's the versatile Ford Escape SUV, the powerful Ford F-150, or the stylish Ford Bronco, you'll drive away with confidence, knowing you've made the right choice. Quality, service, and trust. That's the Doan Ford experience.
For 129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares. Close to home.
High school football
From AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. Kickoff. Our Valentine Insurance kickoff is down on the field. West Ham fields it. Little short kickoff. They're going to bring it down right around the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, nice little short kick there, and honestly, I kind of thought it was going to hit the turf there, but fielded there at the 40-yard line. Good field position here for West Ham to get a nice another drive going here with 5:13 remaining in the first half.
All right, the sophomore quarterback, number 14, Noah Morrison, comes out. Boy, he had a run that looked like a touchdown run just a couple minutes ago and called back on a holding penalty, and Maysville turns around, drives the ball down the field for a touchdown. Here's a little pitch, and to the outside, that is number 4. That is Dente Tyson, who takes it up, gain of right around 3 on the play for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, an interesting run to the short side there on the toss play. You know, they had the wide side of the field there, but running towards the bunch of wide receivers, the bunch formation of wide receivers, I should say, for the blocking. Just, nice little moderate gain. And Morrison, I'm thinking he's going to uncork one here as he's got one-on-one coverage up on top of the top of the screen if you're watching us on YRPtv on YouTube.
The snap, Morrison's got it back looking. Now he just down the middle of the field. Nice catch
move.
And a great move. That is number 20 for the Tornadoes. That's Ashton Ansel with the catch and the nifty little move, yards after catch. That is a Bicon Services first down on the Maysville 45-yard line for West End.
Yeah, nice route there by Ashton Ansel. Found the soft spot in the zone. Morrison finds him immediately with another laser. I mean, I can't stress it enough. This kid's got a cannon.
Pistol formation here for West End, straight ahead.
Good run.
That is number 15. That is Braxton Brownrigg. Boy, he looks good running the football.
He does.
Nice gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. They've got the ball on the Maysville 43-yard line. Tornadoes on the move a little bit. 3:52 left here in the second quarter as we approach the half. 7-0 Maysville.
Going to run 3 wide up top, 1 to the bottom.
The snap.
Screen pass.
Smith makes one man miss. The 40, the 30, the 25. He's down inside the 10, 5, and they're going to, did he make it?
They're going to call him short.
They're going to make it down. He dove for the end zone. That is number 1, Carter Smith. Here it is right here on replay. If you could,
that block.
Smith took it all the way down, and they're going to mark him down right around the 1-yard line. What a play by Carter Smith. Quick little screen. He made one move, made one man miss, and he was gone.
Great play. That's exactly what they needed, but we cannot breeze past the amazing block that made that all possible. I was trying to get the binoculars to get a number. Couldn't quite get him, but man.
1st and goal. The snap, the give, and great defense by Maysville. They're gonna stifle him right around the 1-yard line.
Yeah, good goal line push.
Boy, They're in the J&M Electric red zone, and they got stoned at the 1-yard line. Nice defense there by the Panthers.
Yeah, no easy yards here in this matchup. We've seen both teams have goal line stands here, and we're going to see if we can see another one here. Watch the fade route on the bottom of the screen.
Shotgun. Oh no, this is Smith. He's in the Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Smith. Brownrigg's got it in motion. He's going to take it into the corner. Touchdown. That is number 15, Braxton Brownrigg. Touchdown, 7-6. 2:30 left here in the second quarter. Panthers and the Tornadoes in a dogfight.
Yeah, I'm loving this tonight, Bill. It's been a great game, and like you said, Brownrigg, man, he just runs the ball, just so smooth. I mean, gets around the corner, almost untouched. Great play.
I love the play call, direct snap to
Yeah.
Brownrigg. Instead, you've got Smith in the Wildcat. You're thinking, okay, Smith is going to run the ball. Brownrigg takes it right out of there, runs it into the right corner of the end zone. Here we go, extra point, ball's up, and it is.
Whoa, smashed that one. That was a heck of a kick.
2:30 left here in the second quarter. The score, West End 7, Maysville 7. We've got a good one tonight here at the Maysville Athletic Complex. We're going to take a quick break. Back with more right after this.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. We are preparing for the Valentine Insurance Kickoff. Hey, let's thank our sponsors real quickly here. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, Absolute One Window Tinting. Here is the kick. Low kick. That's an onside kick. That's going to be fielded by West End.
Whoa.
Breaking a tackle there. That is number 2, Taven Haynes. It's going to be West End football. They're going to have it at the Maysville 26-yard line. What a call. Coach Brownrigg.
Gosh.
Great job by Coach Brownrigg. He makes a great call. Little onside kicks. It works to perfection.
I think my mind just got blown. I did not see that coming at all. I mean, just executed.
Neither did the Panthers.
They didn't know what was going on. Oh, my. What a call.
Great call. Hey, let's finish thanking our sponsors.
Yes.
Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Bicon Services, Great Clips, TK Auto Services, Action Total Staffing. Without these sponsors, we couldn't be here tonight, and we've got a good one. 7-7, 2:25 left here in the first half. Tornadoes onside kick. They've got the football here at the Panthers' 36-yard line. Shotgun formation.
Whoa, what happened
and
there?
I think the center missed the counts, so that will be on West End.
Yep, as somebody who's had to do the long snapping, that's also not a good feeling. It's never good when your quarterback. No, I said 2. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
All right, that'll cost them 5. 1st and 15 now. That's going to move the ball back to the 41-yard line.
So now this first down gets a little bit longer, but that's okay. West End's got the dogs here to throw the ball around the yard and get that yardage back real quick.
Sophomore quarterback Noah Morrison in shotgun. He's going to run the right side, looking, guns the ball. Got a man down there, makes one man miss. I think that is number 1. Is that Carter Smith?
Carter Smith, yes.
Nice catch by Carter Smith. Smith brought down right around the 30-yard line. It'll bring up a second down and short for the Tornadoes. Probably about 4 yards to go.
Yeah, and it just blows my mind. I mean, you keep putting your corners in one-on-one positions like that. When you got a guy like Morrison that can really zing the ball in there like that, easy pitch and catch for him.
Shotgun formation again for the Tornadoes. The snap, Morrison back, looking, he's flush from the pocket. He's going to tuck it under and run. He's going to have that first down. Bicon Services first down as number 14, Noah Morrison, finds a little room on the right side. Let's see where they mark it.
He pulled the Patty Mahomes there. I'm going to put the ball out just a little bit further. Give me that extra yard, before I run out of bounds.
I'm not sure. I think they're going to mark him back behind the chains. So it'll be third down very, very short.
Yeah, I thought he had that route there in the middle. Ansel looked like he was set up there on the 25.
See, I'm watching the replay right now. Let's see if he takes a little bit of a misstep out of sound. No, he did step out of bounds there right before.
I do like the extra effort that putting that ball out there just a little bit. But yeah, stepped out of bounds. They're going to call that every time. Looks like
you can see the sophomore quarterback. He's just gaining confidence.
Yes, he is.
He really is.
And why wouldn't he? I mean, this is a great offense. They're really clicking on all cylinders. And we talked about earlier, both teams having some unforced errors and some things that have knocked him back. But even having the penalty right there, he keeps it together, and we're going to get a first down. Probably, I would say, 3rd and short here.
7-7, 1:41 left here in the first half. Got a really good football game going here. Right now, I think momentum is on the West M side.
I would agree.
The touchdown and boy, that onside kick, and I'm pretty sure it was intentional because they went down looking for that football. West M able to come up with it. Great momentum shifter. Great call by Coach Brownrigg. Have to give him a lot of credit there. Shotgun formation, the snap. They're going to try the end around. It's going to work. They've got a wide open field. That is number 1, Smith. There's a hold behind the play.
Taven Bennett, wide receiver on the very last man that he had to beat. He's going to get called for the hold.
Well, let's see. They'll mark it from the spot of the foul, so it will cost the Tornadoes, but it may give them a first down. Let's see.
Yep, they're going to mark it from there.
So that's going to put the ball back to right around the 20-yard line and make it the 21. So that will be enough for a Bicon Services first down, but not a touchdown. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if Smith needed the block. I think he had it beat.
I think he could have. Yeah, I think he could have got through there regardless. But yeah, Taven Bennett really just wanted to bury his guy there at the end of the play, and they're going to call him for the hold every time. We've got one-on-one up top over here.
Guns the ball outside to Smith. Smith is going to pick up a real hard 6 yards on the play. Nice run. Putting his head down, runs into a couple defensive backs.
And we're going to mark the ball. There we go. Okay. Looked like they were having a little conference there.
They are going to be in the J&M Electric red zone. Football is going to be marked right around the 17-yard line. 2nd down and 6 for the Tornadoes.
One-on-one again up top.
Sophomore quarterback. Morrison.
There it is. There it is.
Guns the ball down the field. Oh, my goodness. Good job by the Panthers defensive back there. That was number 2.
Landon
that
Iden.
Was Landon Iden, and Iden all over his man. Didn't give him an inch.
Boy.
Intended receiver down there, I think.
Tavin Bennett.
Was that Brownrigg?
Thought it was 13. Tavin Bennett. Yeah,
Tavin Bennett. Yes, good call.
Yeah, I mean, talk about being put on an island. I mean, Landon Iden's given up the height discrepancy.
Hey, sometimes you can put one of your corners on an island. They're that good. Trips off to the right side, and Morrison rolling, looking, guns the ball down the middle. Let's pick off. Here come the Panthers with a football. Wow. And I think, let me see who that is right there. That is number 2. That is Landon Iden. And, I'm beginning to pick him up. He's got the pink undershirt on tonight. Right. And an interception by Iden. Or, let me see, is that 2?
Oh, they're going to see. Hold on now.
Actually, that is
Jace Daniels, number 8. Jace Daniels. Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to give it to 8. Yeah, Jace Daniels. I thought it was laying in 2.
Great job. Whatever. Good. And they're going to mark the ball way back on the return. There was a penalty. You stepped out of bounds. Yes, there's a penalty.
Oh, penalty. Gotcha.
So that's going to mark the ball right around the 14-yard line. But the Panthers, good defense, and they dodge a bullet.
Bend, but do not break. Man, talk about coming up for your offense here. Let's see what Cade Rock can come out here and do as we've got 1:11 left here in the first half. Looks like we're missing a lineman here for Maysville.
one of the offensive linemen.
You might want that.
Comes running onto the field, and they tell him to play. Rocking the shotgun formation. The snap. He's back. He's looking. Got nobody open, and he's got pressure. in there. That's number 75, Carson Lewis.
Way to get in there.
Lewis, he made that big tackle down near the goal line to turn the ball over, and another nice play by number 75, Carson Lewis for the Tornadoes. Second down now. They're all the way back to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15.
This West End defense, Bill, I mean, the defensive line especially, I mean, just hungry for it. They're not giving up an inch. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout here for Maysville.
Yeah, we'll keep it right here. Just 45 seconds left in the first half. We've had a back-and-forth football game, 7-7, just 45 seconds left. A lot of mistakes, a lot of good defensive plays, a few turnovers here and there. This game has really, really been tight. Second half adjustments are going to be critical.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm kind of anxious to see what adjustments both sides make coming out of the halftime break there. Where I've said multiple times, you've got some of these one-on-one issues on the end. When you've got a wide receiver one-on-one with no help over there. A quarterback like Morrison with an arm the way he's got, I'd be exploiting that second half if I know I've got one-on-one. But other than that, just like you said, the unforced errors, just the shooting yourself in the foot. Both teams have had big chunk plays and had almost all of them called all the way back or negated in some sense or fashion.
I'm with you. Really impressed with Morrison, the sophomore quarterback, and of course, Cade Rock, senior, 6'4". We already know
Cade,
he's an outstanding quarterback. So, but Morrison, he looks like he's going to be a very good quarterback for the Tornadoes the next couple of years. Here's Rock in the shotgun formation. It's a little quarterback draw. He makes one man miss, but the second man drags him down. I think that's 75 again, is it? Let me see.
If we can get
no,
some bodies to move here.
That is, let me see. Is that number 64 maybe? It's a 60.
It's a 60.
Might be Mason Hendricks. I'm not really sure who it was, but a nice job there by one of the defenders to ride Cade Rock down. Just 38 seconds left here now. Third down, probably 12 to go. Could be West End trying to make sure that they save a little bit of time because they might have enough time to punch a quick score in before halftime.
That was going to be my next sentence there, Bill. With the amount of time that's left, and depending on how you use the timeouts here, if you can get a stop here, make them punt. We've seen some short punts coming out tonight. We've also seen some muffed punts. We've seen some, so it could go either way. Who knows? Maysville may end up with the ball at the West End 40 after this. I'm not sure, but it's looking like they're going to try and reserve as much time here and try to get one more shot at the end zone after this Maysville possession. Getting a stop here, obviously.
Surgeon Construction scoreboard update is Crooksville 20, Coshocton nothing. That's a first quarter score. So looks like the Ceramics are on their way to another win.
So we'll see what Cade Rock's got cooked up here.
Shotgun formation, Rock with a fake. No, yes, Llewellyn's got it. The 15, he's going to take it all the way up to the 19-yard line, past the 20. Got an update, John Glenn all over Riverview. No surprise there, 33-7. That's a second quarter score.
It looks like we're just going to let this roll on down and go into the locker room.
Yes, with that gain, fourth down, and nobody's going to force the issue here. No timeouts by either side, so that is going to do it. My goodness.
What a first half.
What an excellent first half of football. A lot of mistakes, a lot of good defensive play, some turnovers. Hasn't been dull, I'll tell you that right now. The score at halftime, it's Maysville 7, West End 7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from the Maysville Athletic Complex right after this. You're listening to High School Football on AVC Sports.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. and you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
I'm Ted from TK Auto Service at 2303 Glen Highway.
And I'm Julie. We've been in business for 26 years, proudly serving this community with reliable and trustworthy auto services.
Our customers are like family, and we are committed to keeping your vehicle running smoothly.
Whether it's a quick oil change or a major repair, we're here for you. We appreciate your trust and support.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to stay updated and connected.
Thanks for choosing TK Auto Services. We're here because of you.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us. Hey, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all our local teams a great and successful year. As your premier commercial building contractor, Icon Services is ready to tackle everything from small facility renovations to large industrial expansions. We're here to handle all your commercial and industrial needs under one roof. So while you're out there scoring the winning touchdown, let us work on making your next commercial project a success. Icon Services, building the future one project at a time.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
School's back. For some, things may feel overwhelming. Allwell is here to help you find a healthy balance. Our behavioral health services can keep your mind on track, while our primary care services can keep your body healthy. Our mission is to help people feel better, think more clearly, make good decisions, and have healthy relationships. We have offices in Zanesville, Coshocton, New Lexington, McConnellsville, Caldwell, and now on Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit us at allwell.org. Be well, stay well, all well.
Doan Ford is your destination for the ultimate Ford experience. Discover the thrill of the open road in a brand new Ford vehicle. Experience cutting-edge technology and safety features designed with you in mind. Whether it's the versatile Ford Escape SUV, the powerful Ford F-150, or the stylish Ford Bronco, you'll drive away with confidence, knowing you've made the right choice. Quality, service, and trust. That's the Doan Ford experience.
For 129 years, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance has proudly provided coverage for homes, farms, and families across Ohio. Our commitment to reliable, affordable insurance is something you can count on. Agents who write for us can be found at patronsbuckeye.com. Whether you're protecting your home, your land, or your legacy, we offer personalized service and true hometown care. Trust a neighbor. Trust experience. Trust Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Visit us at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell or find us on Facebook. Coverage that cares. Close to home.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight in High School Football's Halftime Report. This evening we'll talk some Licking County High School football and a coaching legend that hits a milestone this season with longtime reporter Brian Mays. That is next on the Ohio News Network.
Friday night Under the Lights reminds us teamwork, dedication, and community start in our schools. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wenson, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we are proud to sponsor tonight's game and even prouder to support our public schools. Whether it's touchdowns or textbooks, success starts with a strong foundation. From the classroom to the end zone, we believe in every student's potential. Because in Ohio, public education matters.
Every day, farmers rise before the sun and put everything they have into a job so few can do. Their courage, resilience, and relentless work shape the legacies and future of our country. At Beck's, we're proud to stand alongside those who don't wait to see what the world will do. They act, they lead, they are the difference. Beck's honors your commitment to your land, family, and purpose. And while we can't predict what the future holds, there is one thing we can do to change it, and that's be the difference, right now, in every decision and every season.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids. At Beck's, they are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game. We are joined for a few minutes this evening by Brian Mays, talking some Licking County area high school football tonight. And, Brian, let's start with Licking Valley. We're unbelievably, they are celebrating Coach Randy Boffman's 50th season coaching high school football. 50 years. My goodness, how much more does this guy have in the tank?
Well, I asked him that in the preseason, Skip, and thanks again for this opportunity. And he said, I just kind of take it day by day. I really don't have any plans moving forward. I still love it. Is it a grind? Yes, but he loves being around the team. The community truly supports him. I don't think he has any chance of wanting to slow down anytime soon. But then again, when you have a milestone like this, and if they get a run, if they capture the LCL championship, make a run in the region, there's probably the opportunity, but I'll tell you what, the juicers are still going with Coach Boffman as we speak.
Well, Brian, why would you say his teams have had so much success over the years?
I think because he's adapting to the talent that he has. You have a lot of coaches that it's their style. This is how they're going to run things. Coach Boffman has done I formation. He's done spread. He's done different things with defenses. He's able to adapt to the talent that is provided him, and I think that's one reason that makes him so special. The other part of this is the kids, their parents, their grandparents have all bought into this system. And he's been able to make it to the state finals a couple of times, coming up a bit short. But when you've had that success at a small community like he's had in Hanover, where year in and year out, you know you're going to get the best from this team, I just think that once you get him part of the program, you're going to listen to this guy. You're going to believe in him. He's got your best interest at heart, and the trust factor is truly been there over these decades between the coach, his coaching staff, and the players and their families.
Well, more success so far for Licking Valley, 7-0 going into tonight, currently 5th in Division III in a very tough Region 11. What has stood out about this year's team?
It started last year, and they lost their second game of the season at home to West Muskingum in overtime. And since then, they have not lost one regular season contest. Their only loss between now and then was to defending state champ Watterson in the regionals last year. They believe in themselves. It's not a flashy team. It's not a team that's going to wow you with talent, but they know what they can do, and they do it very well. I've been to a couple of practices, and they just are so focused and so bought into what they do. And when you have a quarterback that they do in Brody Rogers, who is now in his junior season, he's been the quarterback since his sophomore year, it helps to have that leadership in place. And Skip, the other part of this that I think is interesting with tonight's game, he is 2 wins away from tying Ron Hinton for 6th all-time in Ohio coaching wins. And, of course, tonight his opponent, Keith Hinton, is Ron Hinton's nephew. The tree doesn't fall far here in coaching in Ohio.
All right, Brian, another team that you've seen a few times not far away over in Perry County is New Lexington. Still perfect at 7-0. They sit number 1 in Division IV, Region 15.
They really had a great season last year, but they had a pretty big loss in graduation, and folks were saying, well, maybe 6-4, 7-3 will be a good season. Well, they've hit the 7-win mark as we speak. Kevin Board is just done a tremendous job. And again, they've got so much talent, so many weapons on offense. They're just running over people right now. Now, they've got a huge matchup coming up with Sheridan in a couple weeks. That's going to be the telltale sign. But if this team continues to play like they are on both sides of the ball, just basically winning these games at halftime, that could be a very interesting region in Division 4, Region 15, because right now, no one is slowing down the Panthers.
Well, Brian, you've been doing this for a long time. Real quickly, what's been the reaction in your area in regards to the playoff field reducing from 16 to 12 teams in each region?
Most of the athletic directors have been for it, and most of the coaches understand it. Do they like that maybe additional postseason? 13 through 16 seeds they did. But in our case last year, Skip, where we had several Licking County schools that were in that range that had to do road trips, the games were not pretty. It really wasn't a fun way to end the season. But overall, 1 through 12, they're mostly in for it.
Brian Mays, thanks for hopping on. We love talking high school football with you, okay?
Always a pleasure, Skip. Take care.
And we'll be back on the Ohio News Network.
Bex recognizes this week's Player with Heart, Reagan Schnipke from Elgin High School, for her commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
I love being a part of a team where we can work together in order to achieve our goals and win, obviously. I also like independent sports like cross country and track because they're individual and I like competing for myself.
Reagan brings that same winning attitude to FFA.
And I really like it and I learn a lot and it's a lot of good experience. Job interview taught me a bunch of stuff. And I'm also a student officer for FFA and it's taught me a lot with public speaking.
And maybe the greatest lessons are learned in agriculture.
Agriculture has brought many aspects to my life. It has taught me that teamwork, hard work, responsibility, time management, and determination is needed to succeed in life.
At Bex, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
This is ONN.
All right, thanks again to Brian Mays talking a little Licking County High School football with us this evening. We're unbelievably Licking Valley's Randy Boffman, again celebrating his 50th season coaching high school football. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football, presented by Beck's Hybrids from the Ohio News Network. High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. We're at the Maysville Athletic Complex. Bill Cassler, Zach Chrisman with you here. You're listening to high school football on NASH Icon, FM 107.9 and 98.5. We are knotted up at the half. Maysville and West End, 7-all. Zach, we've had an excellent football game here.
Most definitely.
At the Maysville Athletic Complex. Let's update some of the scores from around the area. With our Surgent Construction scoreboard. These games are in the second quarter or at the half. It's New Lex all over Meadowbrook, 42-6. John Glenn beating Riverview 33-7. Crooksville on top of Coshocton 20-0. Sheridan over Morgan 21-7 at the half. It is Tri-Valley and Philo in a real dogfight, 15-12. That's a second quarter score. We'll try to keep track of that one for you. And, of course, right here, West End and Maysville are knotted at 7 apiece. Also, let's thank our sponsors real quickly here before we get into any analysis. Action Total Staffing, TK Auto Services, Great Clips, West 40 Auto Sales, Bicon Services, Village Hardware and Rental, Doan Ford, Absolute One Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, and Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Without these sponsors, Zach and I could not be here.
That's right.
Bringing you this outstanding football game, 7-7 at the half. Zach, gotta say it, these teams are playing some good, tough football, but both teams have blown it. They've kind of shot themselves in the foot on a number of occasions here in the first half, and that leads us to a 7-7 score. Some good plays defensively, some turnovers, a few turnovers on downs, some penalties. We've seen just about everything, and we've seen 2 touchdowns.
Right, and and it's one of those things. We talked right before the half. I'm very, very anxious to see how the adjustments that both coaches make here coming into the second half. As now we're going to watch West End here make their way out on the field as we're getting ready for the second quarter. But yeah, there was a lot of things in that first half outside of just the errors and the quote unquote shooting yourself in the foot. A lot of things, though, that I would look for West Muskingum. They're getting a lot of one-on-one looks on the outsides with Taven Bennett, and they're putting him outside there. And no safety help, no anything. They took a stab at it late there in the second quarter. Unfortunately, did not go their way. But still, I like the idea. I look for them to make that happen. When you've got a quarterback like Noah Morrison, young albeit, but he's got a cannon. I look for him to let him make some plays tonight.
Also, similar opportunities for Maysville as well. As quarterback Cade Rock, of course, as usual, he actually had 1 touchdown pass. Should have had it. It was right in his receiver's hands. Receiver dropped the football. Of course, that was number 2, Landon Iden, who dropped the ball. He's having a great first half. Aside from that 1 drop.
Yep, he outside of that 1 drop, he's got an interception. He's running the ball. He's catching the ball. He's playing defense. He was the one that got cornered on that one-on-one that I was just talking about there towards the tail end of the half, and he couldn't have played it any better. So if you get put on an island like that, you better make sure that it's your best guy, and Landon Iden seems to be their best guy tonight on the outside.
He is no doubt the man. Hey, let's also thank some of our special sponsors, Southeast Ohio Credit Union, for providing sponsorship of our national anthem. Not sure that we got that in. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning of the game, but we want to thank them for sponsoring the national anthem. Valentine Insurance sponsors Kickoffs. Bicon Services is our first down sponsor. J&M Electric, the Red Zone sponsor. Kemp Insurance Agency sponsors touchdowns. Surgeon Construction is our scoreboard sponsor. And High Street Seneca is our instant replay sponsor. Of course, don't forget, after the game, we will be awarding one of the Maysville Panthers our Player of the Game certificate from Lock 9 Pizza in Maysville. And either team could win, one of the linemen of either team could win our Power Lineman of the Game from Guernsey Muskingum Electric Co-op. So we'll be talking about all that post-game. But right now, we've got a second half to play, and I think it's going to be a real good ball game.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I could see it going both ways. I could see it continuing to be a tight, maybe one or two more touchdowns score, maybe even a field goal here or there. But I can also see both coaches coming out here and letting the ball loose, and maybe some big chunk plays, maybe some mental errors as we've already seen, but maybe this time they don't get called back for a holding or a clip, whatever it may be.
Which coach will make the right adjustments? That is usually what it comes down to. So,
right.
West M coach Brownrigg, the last 3 or 4 years, you got to remember, before Coach Brownrigg got here, West M had a 40-game losing streak.
Yeah.
For 4 years in a row, they did not win a game, and he turned that all around. He and his staff turned that all around. And, of course, in his first year for Maysville, Chase Bowman having a good start here, 3-4. And looking to be the runner-up probably in the MVL Small Schools Division. So both these teams battling for that honor, as looks like New Lex, looks like the Panthers pretty much have locked up the title in the Small Schools Division. They're having a great year.
Yeah, it's looking like you're playing for silver at this point, but you still want to get good seeding, get in the playoffs. As we talked earlier before the game, top 12 teams are going in. They trim the fat a little bit there on the playoff limit. So we're going from 16 to 12, and this kind of game right here is exactly what gets you into the playoffs. League game, bitter rival. This is exactly what the playoffs are made of. You need to win a game like this.
And if nothing else, you're playing for pride
exactly,
here.
Yeah.
These guys see each other all the time.
Yes.
They all live in Muskingum County, so there's a lot of pride involved in football games like this.
Definitely.
Boy, I was just sitting here thinking, that battle at the end of the year over in Perry County between New Lex and Sheridan.
That's going to be a big one.
That is going to be that's going to be the last game of the year. That ought to be a huge game. And New Lex, they're having a great year. Usually you just kind of want to hand it to Sheridan. They're the big schools. Sure. They're kind of the bullies on the block.
Sure.
But boy, the Panthers looking pretty good this year. That should be a great game coming up in just a couple weeks.
Yeah, and I can't lie. Going and watching a game at New Lex, that's one of my favorite places. It's like the field is kind of down inside itself. It almost feels like a gladiator arena. All the guys down. It's loud. It's a great place to go watch a football game. But love going to New Lex.
All right, as we approach the second half, just a minute here to go, and we will be lining up for the Valentine Insurance kickoff. West M will get the ball first, as they deferred in pregame. So we'll see the Tornadoes with the football.
Yeah, we'll see if we can't get a little bit of a special teams lift here for one of the sides here. Maybe we had that awesome surprise onside kick there for West M there in the second quarter. But one of those things where, will we see anything else like that? Because if you're Maysville now, you have to be aware of it, whether or not they do it or not. That's going to be something kind of lurking in the back of your brain. Anything where you have to think too much, that's when mistakes get made, balls get dropped. I'm looking forward to that here in the special teams.
Going to draw a circle around two players here in the second half to keep an eye on. Number 2, Landon Iden, had a great first half. For the Tornadoes, number 1, Carter Smith. Keep an eye on those two football players. Another guy I've got to mention is number 15, Braxton Brownrigg. Brownrigg, he's an excellent athlete, so keep an eye on those guys. And let's just mention one more player. Let's throw in Cohen Llewellyn for the Panthers. So those players, I believe, have the skill to turn this football game around. I think one of those 4 will make a big play here in the second half.
For sure. Both teams have their horses, and they're ready to go. Everybody is getting lined up here to get this second half started at the 40-yard line. So let's see what those adjustments were, Bill. I'm excited to watch.
All right, Carson Larimer with the kickoff for the Panthers. And it's going to be a short onside kick, and that ball is loose, and it's down, it's loose. Maysville saying they have it. West M saying they have it. Let's see what the officials, as they clear the pile, and
that's going to be
Panthers
Maysville
football. So the onside kick worked for West M in the first half. Right now it works for the Panthers in the second half. Coming up with that football again. Look at that. That is number 8 for West End. That is Chase Daniels, and he came up with a big pick in the first half for the Panthers, so he gives them the football, fielding that onside kick. It's 1st and 10 Maysville. They're all the way down at the West End, the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Rock in the shotgun formation. Straight ahead, Llewellyn reverses, cuts back, the 35, the 30. Nice run there by Llewellyn. He's going to have a nice gain on 1st down, really on his own.
Yeah, I still can't get over that onside kick, Bill. That was wild. Maysville doing their best Matt Damon impression. You like apples? How about them apples? Yeah, take this one.
Coach Brownrigg did it in the first half.
That's what I'm saying.
He just took everybody by surprise. Same thing. Second half kickoff, a little onside kick action. Panthers come down and pull that fumble away from West End. It's going to be 3rd down now, right around 4 here for West End.
So Cade's going to change the play.
Excuse me, 2nd down. The snap, the give, straight ahead. Llewellyn. He's got a hold of the 20, the 15. He's going to take it down to right around the 10-yard line. That is going to take the ball into the J&M Electric red zone, and it's also a Bicon Services 1st down.
And that's one of those things, we talked about the Maysville rushing attack here before the game. That's one of those things, as the game goes on, linemen get tired, holes get bigger. Those gains are going to go and go. And as we get another one.
Straight ahead, that's Llewellyn inside the 5 to down to the 4-yard line. Finding a hole right up the middle, right between the center and the guard.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a healthy dose of Cohen Llewellyn here in the second half.
Well, Maysville comes out, onside kick. They pick up the football. In a massive dog pile scrum, they get the football, and Llewellyn so far running the ball straight ahead. That's going to be a Bicon Services 1st down, 1st and goal for the Panthers. Straight ahead, Llewellyn. Nothing doing.
No,
they're going to stop him. They're going to stop him right around the half-yard line.
Yeah, not a lot of daylight there for Llewellyn, but they're going to get back up and hurry to the line here.
I see Carson Lewis getting up off the bottom of that pile. He's been everywhere tonight.
Everywhere. Yeah, his nose has been in every single play all night long.
All right. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Straight ahead. Touchdown Panthers.
That's going to be our Kemp Insurance Agency touchdown. First one of the night for Llewellyn.
13-6. Maysville with the lead. They're going to kick the extra point.
So now we're going to see the place kicker, Jocelyn Milatovich, come out here and see if she can't make this a 14-7 lead for Maysville.
Jocelyn's having a pretty good year.
She is.
The holder is number 8, Chase Daniels.
We've got an injured lineman coming out of the game here for Maysville.
Big number 76.
Colton DeMalt. He's gimping a little bit off that left leg.
Here's the snap. It's up, and it is
another make for Jocelyn.
Good. All right. 10:23 left here in the 3rd. The score, it's Maysville 14, West End 7. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
I was sitting in my car, and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood, and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio, I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door, and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. Braxton Brownrigg takes the kickoff. Our Valentine Insurance kickoff, and he's brought down right around the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 there for the Tornadoes.
Boy, Maysville came out here in the second half and got it started in a hurry. Let's see what Maysville can do here. Is they're going to line up in the pistol. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Drawing nice Nice job there. The hard count not going on the first sound there.
That's
good job by Noah Morrison.
It's Jarek Winland getting the offsides penalty there. Yep, caught him on the off count for sure. The hard count, excuse me. So West Em is going to get the play call again from the sideline. They're going to line up the exact same formation, pistol, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
1st and 5. Morrison now looking over to the sidelines, checking the coaches to see if there's a change in call. Now the running back out of the pistol, now up on the left side. Morrison guns it out. That is a great job there. That is Brownrigg, and he's got a first down. Gain of right around 8 on the play, all the way up to the West End 46-yard line.
I want to say that was a little bit of a pre-snap kind of audible there for Noah. He saw everything looked like Maysville was going to blitz. He changed the play there at the line, and they throw the screen.
Icon Services first down for West End. Morrison takes a look to the sideline in the pistol right behind him, number 4, Dente Tyson. Tyson now creeps over to the left side. They give to Tyson straight ahead. He's got some room, a lot of traffic, but he'll pick up right around 4 on the play. Gain is to the West End 49-yard line.
Yeah, Maysville had a nice little run blitz there keyed up, but it looks like they kind of went the wrong gap there, a B gap there on both sides. But unfortunately for them, there's enough room there, and Tyson's going to get a nice little 5-yard gain.
All right, the quarterback, number 14, Noah Morrison, the sophomore, takes a look over to the sideline. Boy, he's looked awfully good this football game. You can tell he's gaining confidence by leaps and bounds. The snap, he's got it, looks out. Now he's got a man out there. That is number 13, Tavin Bennett. Bennett fighting for yardage. He's going to pick up a very, very short gain. A lot of blue jerseys over there. And it'll be 3rd down, right around 4 to go here for the Tornadoes as they get into Maysville territory at the 48-yard line.
And as you want to talk about, getting confidence and composure there, that screenplay took a little bit longer to develop than Morrison probably wanted to. He kind of double pumped there a little bit, and instead of giving up on the play and taking off with his legs, he let it set up. Now, granted, albeit for a short gain, but he stuck with the play and way to throw it in there and get a couple yards.
3rd down and 4 here for West End. The snap. And Morrison's going to try the sideline, the left side. Phew, he is close. I'm not sure I don't think he made it.
They're gonna
I think he's going to be about a yard short.
It's pretty darn close.
Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be about a half-yard short.
I don't know. It's in Maysville territory. They mark it right around the 40, maybe the 45-yard line, just past it. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wow, big gamble here. Coach Nate Brownrigg. Maybe they're going to try to draw him off. You got trips off on the right side, single receiver on the left.
No help up top at all. I mean, obviously you're expecting a run here, but on the off chance. And they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout on the field. 8:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. 14-7. Panthers jumping out. Second half onside kick. And boy, they just ran the ball efficiently down into the end zone. Cohen Llewellyn taking it in from about a yard out. Maysville's got the lead, but West Em is in this football game. We've got a good one tonight.
Yeah, we certainly do, and I'm excited to see what the rest of this even just this possession is gonna hold. I would think, being this short, fourth and inches here, you're gonna maybe a QB power or something like that. But if they line up in the shotgun and the pistol like they've been doing all night, you're already starting 4 yards behind.
Boy,
So
I don't know that Nate Brownrigg. He is. He's gambling a little bit here with this.
Yeah,
he's saying,
I like it though.
He's saying my offensive line is we're going to have enough room to gain this half yard.
Yeah, I like it though.
Oh look, Wildcat.
Yep.
Carter Smith. Brownrigg in motion. No snap, straight at Carter Smith's got it. He is in. Maysville's going to stop him. They're going to stop him a yard short.
Wow.
It'll be Panther ball.
Talk about getting a stop. I mean, wow. 10 blockers coming your way. That's insane. Great defense. Great penetration there by the Maysville defensive line to get in there and stop that.
Luke Roberts in there, number 54. Also in there, number 24, Alex Ray. And Panthers have the football. They've got a first down on their own 46-yard line. Big stop by Maysville.
Yeah, and that's a huge momentum swing. If West End gets that first down, they come down here, they're probably going to knot this thing up. So we'll see if Maysville can take advantage of this great field position here at the 46-yard line.
Boy, and on the converse, West End, they need a stop here right now. The snap, Rock gets it to Wellen, flags, and I think that's going to be procedure on Maysville.
Let's see here. Yep, that's going to be on Maysville. That's going false start. They're going to back them up just a little bit. Once again,
1st and 15.
That's got to be their second or third penalty of the night just on first down, even on their first play of a drive. Already starting negative.
So Panthers with the ball now. They've got it at their own 41. Rock is the quarterback. Cade Rock, long count. Llewellyn on his left side. The snap. They give to Llewellyn, makes one man miss, and they gang up on him pretty quickly. He may pick up 2 or 3 yards on the play, but it'll bring up a second down, probably 11 to go for the Panthers.
Yeah, definitely had to work for every inch that he got there on that play. Not a whole lot of daylight for him. So let's see, we're gonna go second down here in 11. I'd say we're probably gonna see something thrown in the air here by Cade Rock.
Rock telling his lineman what the play is. Shotgun formation, Llewellyn on his left side. The snap. Here's the sweep. That's Iden. He's got a hole. He's going to have the first down. He's got more than that. He's inside the 35-yard line. Great run there. That is Landon Iden.
When in doubt, put the ball in number 2's hands. Comes on the jet sweep there. Nothing but daylight for him coming around the left edge. Great blocking there by the Maysville offensive line and on the outside by the wide receivers to give him some room to get around there. Big gain by Maysville.
That is a Bicon Services first down. Panthers moving the ball again. Now they're in West End territory at the 34. The snap. Rock's back. He's looking. Guns the ball down the field. He's got a man down there, and boy, I'll tell you what, good defense down there that time by the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Cade Rock tried to drop one in there in the breadbasket to, that was Keaton Bryan on the go route there on the left sideline there. Safety comes over.
Brown Rig was down there. Hayden Wakefield, number 6, was down there as well. So good coverage by the Tornadoes. You are correct, sir.
So lucky they get to keep that one back. We'll see what we can do with 2nd and 10 here.
All right, Rock in the shotgun formation, Llewellyn. Straight ahead, and nice game. He makes one man miss, and he's into the secondary. He's going to break it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's going to be a Bicon Services first down. Panthers moving the football.
Yeah, and that was one of those plays where I think every single lineman on both sides, they were all on the ground. They're just beating the heck out of each other. As it looks like, unfortunately, we do have a down Tornado.
Let's see, trying to get a number here if I can.
Looked like it was one of the defensive linemen there that was on the bottom of that pile with the rest of the linemen I was just talking about. So
Trying to, and are they stretching him out? I think they're.
Looks like they're messing with his leg, his foot, maybe ankle.
Could be. We'll see.
Straightening everything
stretching
out. Stretching
him out. I'm just wondering if it's either a cramp. It's cool.
They're not lifting it up.
A little bit cool for a cramp.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's going to get up, though. Who we got here? It's Harris, number 0. Amari Harris.
Yeah, a little gimpy, headed to the sidelines on his own power, though.
Might have rolled an ankle.
So, yes.
Yeah, he went down immediately. He's not having a good time on that one.
But appears to be probably okay. May have, you said, turned an ankle just slightly here.
Turned an ankle, stepped on. It could be a litany of things.
Bicon Services first down for the Panthers. They're at the West End 25-yard line. 7:14 left in the football game here. Maysville leads 14-7. The snap. Rock gives it off. That's Llewellyn again. He fights for some yardage. He's going to have it to right around the 20-yard line. So with that carry, Llewellyn has the Panthers in the J&M Electric red zone.
We're going to see Alex Ray come in and spell Cohen Llewellyn here to give him a little bit of a breather as we're getting real close to the red zone here for Maysville.
Oh, actually, you're right. They're just outside. Spotted at the 21. I had him in the red zone.
You're close.
I was close, yes.
I'll give
Rock,
it to you.
handoff, Ray.
Good cut.
Straight ahead, and he's definitely in the red zone. He's all the way down to the 15-yard line. He's close to a first down. I don't know if he has it. Let's see where they spot it.
Not going to give it.
He's going to be about a yard short. Third and right around 1, maybe a yard and a half to go for the Panthers.
Nice decision there by Ray to cut that ball back inside. It looked like he was trying to go off tackle, saw the opening there, cut it back, and got a nice gain.
He remains in the football game. And right now, he is in Rock's left-hand pocket and straight ahead. Ray, he's close to a first down. Let's see.
Yep, they're going to give it to him.
Icon Services first down, Panthers, as they're in the red zone and they're moving.
And we're going to see Jace Daniels come in. And looks like Llewellyn as well is going to come in. We've got the starting offense back into the field here.
Well, I'll tell you what, good idea to give Llewellyn's been working hard.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea to give him a break. Llewellyn in the pistol, Rock in the shotgun. Panthers with the football. The snap, the give. Llewellyn makes one man miss, and he'll have it down inside the 10 to right around the 9-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah, he's definitely working hard tonight. He's earning every single yard that he's getting.
Boy, I'll tell you what, third quarter start for the Panthers has been crucial.
Really has.
West End cannot afford to give them another score here.
No, they definitely need to get some sort of maybe force a turnover or maybe hold them to a field goal, anything. Cannot let Llewellyn, Cade Rock, any of these guys hide into the end zone. So it looks like we're going to get the play here from the sideline.
Boy, a lot of wig-wagging going over on the sidelines.
Little confusion.
Panthers taking a look at things. All right, now they're bumping the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. The snap. Llewellyn's got the football, and he is, oh, man, that is Carter Smith.
Carter Smith.
All over the ball carrier. Number 1 on number 1. And that time, a loss on the play. Carter Smith, he must have been in the huddle. You could tell he knew what was coming.
He was right there, grabbed him and threw him with the old hip toss. Said, nah. Gave his best Matumbo there. Said, you're not gonna do that today in here.
14-7. Oh, Matumbo, that's an old school reference right there.
Love me some Dikembe.
You're dating yourself right there.
I know.
Rock the quarterback in shotgun formation. They're going to call timeout.
Yeah.
Good timeout, I think, here by the coach. Chase Bowman wanting to talk things over with his quarterback, Cade Rock. 14-7 right now is our score. Hey, let's thank our sponsors. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, Absolute One Window Tinting, Action Total Staffing, TK Auto Service, Great Clips, West 40 Auto Sales, Bicon Services, Village Hardware and Rental, and Doan Ford. I want to thank these sponsors allowing us to be here tonight. We're enjoying this one. 14-7 is our score. 4:06 left in the third quarter. Panthers with the lead and the football.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Bill. Out of all the games I've done this year, this might be one of my favorites I've done all year.
I'll tell you what, very, very tight. These teams very, very well matched in this game, and right now they're playing for second place in the MVL Small Schools Division. Rock, the quarterback, in shotgun formation for the Panthers. 3rd down and 8 to go. The snap, the fake, Rock's back. He's looking. He's got some time. Now he doesn't. Now he runs out and he runs. Throws through the end zone, and that ball is going to fall incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down. Boy, what are you doing here, Zach? This is probably going to be a pretty tough call. You have to figure that Coach Bowman's going to go for it. 4th and 8, though.
I would think so, and it's not one of those things where you're not quite close enough for maybe one of your place kickers to come out here and knock one through. So it looks like they're going to go for it here. But I do want to give a heads up there, or a nice little kudos to Keaton Bryan. Saw the play was breaking down, broke off his route, and gave his quarterback an opportunity to get a touchdown.
RPO here, I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Cade Rock will get an opportunity.
Looks like
whistles. Let's see. What's the call? Oh, boy. Now what do you do?
Jeez.
You've just added 5 yards, and that's going to put them behind the sticks with that call. So it'll be 4th down, probably 12 to go to get a first down. And, of course, they're on the 16, so they've got 16 yards to go for a touchdown. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Twins right, Twins left. Rock, the quarterback, the snap. Back looking, guns the ball to the corner of the end zone.
Good defense.
That's a nice job out there defensively. One of the defensive backs, I think that may have been Taven Haynes. It could have been Carter Smith, one of the two of them down there. I think you're right. I think it was Taven Haynes with the play to knock that away. That's going to turn the ball over on downs. Big stand right there by West End.
And as we just talked about, that's exactly what West End needed there. Like we said, you cannot concede any more points in this and keep the ball game going like this. Coming out in the second half, offense is kind of stalled out. You get a little bit of momentum now, so let's see if you can turn that into your favor.
Still a one-score game.
Right.
All right. The quarterback, the sophomore, Noah Morrison, number 14, in the shotgun formation. Twins right, single receiver to the left. You've got 3 players in the backfield for West End.
Changing something up here.
Man in motion, Brownrigg. Morrison looking. Now he's forced out. He's rolling. He's got some room. He's got to put it under, tuck it under and run. Nice decision by the sophomore. Ooh, they tackle him out of bounds. No call on the play, but he's going to pick up.
There it is.
Ah, yes. And I think that's a good call. Or is it on Sportsman?
I think it might be on Sportsman, like on
let's see. They were
Wakefield.
Unhappy because, boy,
sure, it was out of bounds.
He got hit way out of bounds. Let's see what the call is. Awfully late flag here. This is a pretty crucial call as West has the ball, I think, right around the 20-yard line. But let's see.
Yeah, I think they were going to let him play through that. They weren't going to call it, but holding. What?
Dead ball foul.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I thought that didn't make any sense. My bad. My apologies.
Well, my goodness. That is going to cost the Tornadoes right there. As another nice play by the sophomore quarterback, Noah Morrison, is negated via the penalty.
So now you're going to walk
that's
way
That's going to
back
put
there.
the ball way back inside the 5. Is that where they're marking it?
Yes.
Right around the 4-yard line. My goodness.
Costly mistake.
It is first down and a country mile. We're going to call it 25, I think.
Maysville really stacking the box here, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, this might be where you take a chance on one of your game breakers trying to outrun one of those defensive backs for the Panthers. Morrison in the shotgun formation. The snap straight ahead.
Got him.
And that is number 4, Dente Tyson. Tyson picks up a few yards. Boy, good defense that time by the Panthers. It's going to bring up a second down. Still probably right around 20 to go for West End.
You can see the confidence just mounting here for the Maysville defense. They're hyped up. They want to get this stop here.
Morrison brings him up in the shotgun formation again. The snap. He's rolling, looking. Got a man out there. He's got a receiver cutting it back upfield. I think that's Brownrigg up there. I think that's number 15. It is number 15.
Yeah, nice little, we'll call it a kind of a rollout, a little bit of a bootleg there to the right. Hits him on the comeback route there, Brownrigg, and that's going to take them a little bit closer to the first down here.
3rd down and 10.
10, yes.
This is a little bit better situation for the quarterback. Morrison, shotgun. Still a long ways to go. The snap. Morrison back looking, guns the ball to the sideline. He's got a receiver. Not going to be enough.
Yeah, that's going to be Taven Bennett there on the catch, number 13.
That is number 13, Bennett with the catch, but it will bring up 4th down. But they've got it to right around the 21-yard line. So a nice job by the Tornadoes to get that football out of the danger zone.
Yeah, for sure. I was worried there that the punter was going to be punting right up against the field goal post there. But, yeah, nice couple pitch and catches there to get it out of the end zone and give your punter a little bit of daylight here to breathe.
Carter Smith is the punter. And the kick.
Good punt.
Nice high punt, driving the receiver back. He lets it drop. Boy, you don't want to let those roll if you can avoid it.
We've seen one of those get muffed already tonight, so good call just to call it just danger, get away from it.
Yeah, well, I was always taught when I return punts, you want to catch that football. You don't want it rolling around. If you have an opportunity, grab it, make a fair catch, and down it right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. You just run the risk of, as we've seen already once tonight, slipping through your fingers there. But no, you're totally right. You don't want it to bounce away from your own team there.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They have the ball on their own 39-yard line. 2:21 left in the third. Maysville has a 14-7 lead on West End. This has been a real good football game. Next score is going to tell us a big story.
Most definitely. If Maysville can put something together here and go up 21-7, I think that could be a big deal here. Maybe a nail in the coffin.
All right,
get another jet
little
sweep.
Jet sweep. That is Iden. Boy, he's going to lose a yard maybe.
Yeah, he got strung out.
Nice defense there. Carter Smith coming up, making a nice tackle. West End did a great job that time defensively. They're going to give him a gain of maybe a half a yard on the play.
Yeah, and anytime that they're going to see Iden come across the formation like that, you've got to keep your heads up for it. Kudos to the West End defense. They were not fooled at all. They were ready for him.
Rock giving his offensive lineman some instruction. Shotgun formation for the Panthers. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Llewellyn. Breaks a tackle. He's to midfield. And that is going to be a Bicon Services first down for the Panthers. Nice run there. Cohen Llewellyn.
Yeah, nice gain there, not only by Llewellyn, but the big hole there created by the lineman for the offensive line for Maysville. I mean, I think I could have driven my Ford through there. I don't know. That was a nice hole.
All right. Boy. So that is going to put the ball right at the midfield stripe. 1:21 left here in the third, 14-7 Maysville. Rock in the shotgun formation, Llewellyn off on his right side. Now he moves over to the left. The snap, the give, straight ahead Llewellyn, and West End is all over that one.
Yep, nice little zone run play there. Gets them a couple yards here as we get a little bit of a line shift here for West End on the defensive line, giving some of those guys a little bit of a breather.
2nd down and 8.
I mean, when you're running the ball this much and stuff like that, I mean, that's already tiring. But when they don't huddle like that, it's hard to make the substitutions.
All right. 37 seconds left here in the third. 14-7, still a one-score game. Good game tonight. Maysville with the lead.
Boy, corner's way off on those two receivers up top.
Trips out to the left. Now a man in motion. Straight ahead. That's Rock. Not much room. Good job that time by the Tornadoes right on the line. They grab Rock quickly. He gains maybe 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down, right around 4 to go.
Yeah, it looked like we had a little bit of chirping going on back here. Some West End defenders not liking being put on the ground here. Wanted to get the flag, but it looks like they're not going to get it as we go into the 4th quarter here.
All right, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. The score after 3, it is Maysville 14, West End 7. We'll take a break as we head for the 4th quarter. You're listening to high school football on AVC Sports.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. We're at the Maysville Athletic Complex. Panthers leading 14-7. They've got the football. Third down. Oh, that ball is dropped by Iden as a nice swing pass. Rock getting it out there in great shape. Hey, got a score for you as we check our
Surgeon
Construction scoreboard. Third quarter score. Tri-Valley 15, Philo 15.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, things are heating up in the MVL right now.
Gotta love it.
Fourth down now. Panthers are going to punt this football away, so West M's going to get another opportunity with the ball. The snap. Nice kick by Ray. High kick. And they're going to
That's going to take a Maysville roll.
And it's going to roll dead inside the 10, right around the 8. So Ray with a nice punt, and it checks up. Boy, that's what you want to see if you're a punter. Good job there, and West End will take the ball. They don't have it in real good field position. Let's thank our sponsors here real quickly. Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, Bicon Services, West 40 Auto Sales, Great Clips, TK Auto Service, Action Total Staffing, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Heating, Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, and Absolute One Window Tinting. Long count. Let's see.
Brownrigg's playing quarterback.
Yes, and he did that early in the year. He was the starting quarterback. Boy, he is so dangerous with the football. I like the idea of putting him out, moving him around, getting him the football, and also you've got to credit the new starter, number 14, Noah Morrison, just a sophomore. He's a good-looking sophomore quarterback, so he is going to be a great signal caller for the Tornadoes next couple years.
For sure, and I think Coach Brownrigg is thinking here, I need somebody to make a big play here. I'm going to shake things up a little bit.
Snap, straight ahead. It is Smith, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, not a whole lot here.
It's going to be a gain of 1.
But like as we talked
about, I think there must have been some motion because I think it was 1st and 5 for the
Tornadoes. they moved the ball up. I look for Brownrigg to run a little zone read here.
Shotgun formation again. It is Morrison.
Morrison back.
He's going to gun the ball to the outside. Nice catch. Boy, somebody with some good hands. I think that was number 13. Was Taven Bennett? Bennett yanks the ball, pulls the ball in. That was a high football. He reached up and grabbed that ball. Bicon Services first down for West, and that is a needed first down.
Most definitely, man. He snatched that right out of midair.
Bicon Services first down now. Morrison.
Maysville acting like they're going to bring some heat here.
Shotgun formation. Long count.
They do.
Morrison's got it, and
false start.
That's going to be against West, and it'll move the Tornadoes back 5, 1st and 15. You can't afford to make those kind of mistakes. Not in the fourth quarter, 10:40 left in the ball game. You're down by a touchdown. You've got to make every play count.
Yeah, and as we've talked about, as fun and exciting as this game has been, boys, it's just been bereft with errors and flags and all the just all over the place.
All the things that drive coaches nuts.
Exactly.
All right, Morrison, the quarterback, gets it out to Brownrigg. He's going to cut it back, the 25, all the way out to the 28-yard line. Nice gain there on first down. That's going to bring up a second down, and it's manageable. They'll have right around 7 to go, so good gain by the Tornadoes.
There's a nice open field tackle there by the sophomore Kane Brooks on the outside there. If him or Llewellyn can't get him down there, he's got a lot of green grass ahead of him.
Morrison, the quarterback.
Stick with the pistol.
Smith and Brownrigg in the backfield with him. Morrison back. He's got pressure now. He's going to throw the ball out of bounds. Boy, no flags on the play. He was outside the hashes, so that's not going to be a penalty, but he was close to one.
Yeah, it was very close.
Good pressure that time by the Panthers.
Yeah, that was Carson Larimer getting in there off the edge. Going to stick in the pistol.
Morrison, the quarterback. Long count. The fake. Morrison's got it. He's going to gun the ball back inside. Is that picked?
Oh, he dropped it.
No, it's not. Boy, and another opportunity for Landon Iden. That ball was skidding across the ground. He reached out, almost pulled it in. Fell out of his hands at the last second. That'll bring up a 4th down. West will have to punt the football away, and Maysville will get it.
Time is ticking away. Time into the future here as it's going away.
Boy, a great football game in Southtown tonight.
Yes.
That is number 2, Landon Iden, back deep to receive. Smith will punt the ball away for West.
Good
nice
punt.
high punt.
Not even going to
go. A great roll.
Ooh, you
That's
got to
going
roll
to roll
that.
down inside the 20. You've got to field that football.
I just saw Landon Iden's head go, oh, no.
Yes.
Just
should have caught that one.
Maybe caught that one. You could just tell his shoulders and his head. He went, oh, no.
14-7 Maysville. They've got the ball inside their own 20. They're going to be starting at their own 18.
So if I'm Coach Bowman here, I'm calling number 1's number a lot here. I'm gonna try and time this game out here and get as much as I can.
And I'll tell you what, the way he's been playing, the way he's been playing this, you might want to draw him in a few runs, and then you might want to just go ahead and try to throw it over their
play
heads.
Action, yeah.
Pistol formation. Llewellyn is back behind Rock, and he's got the football.
Met immediately.
And he also has a very, very short gain.
And that's going to be Caden Love, I believe, on the tackle, number 53.
Yes, I was looking at the same thing. Love was right there where he needed to be. Also, number 75, Carson Lewis, was in the vicinity, which he's been all night.
All night, yeah. We've been saying his name quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to have his nose just in every single play on defense here.
Also, number 20, Ashton Ansel, one of the outside linebackers, was in on the tackle as well. 2nd down and 9. This is a big series here for Maysville. Couple first downs. They can really take some time off the clock. Rock, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Llewellyn's got it. Makes one man miss. Dodges, turns, spins. He's got a nice gain to right around the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. He is close to a first down, but not quite there yet.
Yeah, one of the hardest working running backs here in the MVL, Llewellyn, just continuing to get yards after contact. I mean, I've been very impressed with the rushing on both sides. I really like watching Tyson run the ball too. Dente Tyson, both rushing attacks are having a good night tonight.
Tell you, the guy that's impressed me, Carter Smith.
Yeah, same.
He's a runner.
So we're going to see
shotgun formation.
Interesting.
Llewellyn basically in the right-hand pocket of Cade Rock. Now they've got it out. There's 2. There's Iden, and he was maybe a step away from breaking that. He's got himself a Bicon Services first down as number 5, Grady Dawlings, I think. Or that might have been number 6. That might have been Hayden Wakefield on the tackle there for West.
And you called that one, Bill. Couple runs, get him up. Just a nice little quick pass, and that's going to be a big game.
Bicon Services first down. They've got the ball at their own 37-yard line. Big first down. They're all big now because time is becoming a factor.
Yep, as we're getting close to 8 minutes here left in the 4th.
14-7, Maysville with the lead, straight ahead. There's an opening. He's got a crease. That's Llewellyn. He's to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Maysville. That's a Surgeon Construction touchdown. Big run.
That's a huge run. That's a Kemp Insurance Agency touchdown, but huge run there. Great play by Llewellyn. I told you were going to get a nice dose of him in this second half, and that's exactly what just happened there.
Well, he found a hole off on the right side, and he took advantage.
Yes, he did, and I was waiting to see him, as we saw in both college and the NFL this past weekend, getting in there and dropping the ball before the goal there, and he ran it all the way through.
They're bringing this back.
They're bringing it back. Hold.
Must be a hold.
Wow. Here we are.
Biggest plays of the game
all called back.
Have been called back by penalties.
Wow.
And another one.
Here we are praising the run, and we didn't even realize. Well, let's try that one again, I suppose.
1st and 20. As the Tornadoes breathe a sigh of relief. Straight ahead. And that right there, that is number 24, Alex Ray. obviously,
Yeah,
you got to give Llewellyn a little bit of a breather there.
Just ran 80 yards, Coach. Can I get a breather? Oh, man. Yeah, they're definitely going to keep running the ball here as we try to.
No doubt about it. 7:36 left here in the ball game, and they do want to run clock if they can.
I wouldn't be surprised you see the snaps come 5 seconds or under in the play clock as we're nearing 10 already.
All right. Alex Ray remains in the game at running back, and he's going to have the football.
Shoot.
Ray, the senior, 5'9", 155 pounds, takes it ahead. Gain of right around 4 on the play. More importantly, clock continues to roll as we approach 7 minutes left in the football game.
Yep, and as we talked about, they're going to continue to run this clock, get the call in from the sideline here, and West End is just kind of on their heels right now. They've got to get a stop here. They've got to do something. They've got a 3rd and long here. This is a good shot to get the ball back and get your offense back on the field.
I'll tell you what, I'm thinking they may call a pass here because if they can get a first down, it's big.
There it is.
Rock is back, looking, guns the ball down the field. He's got a man wide open. That is Iden. He's got the football down at the 25-yard line.
He's not going to drop that one.
Bicon Services first down for the Panthers.
Shoo-wee, what a route. Just that little seam route coming down the middle. Dropped the exact same route in the end zone in the first quarter. He's going to make up for it here.
6:30 left in the game. Bicon Services first down for the Panthers, and that's a big one. They've got the ball now deep in West End territory, right around the 28-yard line.
I don't want to put anything out in the ether here, but it looked like I got up a little light on that left leg there. He came off the field very slowly.
He did. Rock with the football, straight ahead now, cutting it back.
Nice
That's
run.
Ray. One run, one man miss, two men miss. Ray still got the football. He's inside the 15. That's going to be enough for a Bicon Services first down. Alex Ray running hard.
Was that Derrick Henry or is that Alex Ray? Let me get my glasses. I can't tell there. What a run, bouncing off tacklers.
I think that was 24.
No, that was a joke.
Okay, stop.
That was a joke. Oh. Yeah, great run there by Alex Ray. Just under 6 minutes now here to go in the fourth quarter.
Ray remains in the football game. Hope nothing's wrong with Llewellyn. He's had an excellent game.
Probably just giving him a little bit of a breather, hopefully.
Ray, the quarterback. Straight ahead, Ray. And this time, the Tornadoes are all over it. Gain of maybe around 2 on the play. More importantly, clock continues to roll. 5:33 left here in the ball game. 14-7 Maysville is our score. Somehow, West End has remained in this game.
Yeah, and it's been one of those up and down roller coaster, twisty-turvy, whatever adjective you want to throw in there. I mean, just when you think somebody gets a big play, now we're gonna bring it on back and try it again. There's been multiple plays tonight that have been called back, scoring plays as well. 2 touchdowns called back.
All right, Rock in the shotgun formation, Ray in the pistol right behind him. Snap to give, Ray's got it. Oh,
no.
He gets collared. That is a nice job, number
Preston
50
Farrell.
right there. Preston Farrell, the junior, grabbed a hold of him and yanked him down. That's going to be a loss of right around 3 on the play. Third down right around 11, maybe 12 to go here for the Panthers. They're in the red zone, so they've got 2 downs to make this yardage, but that's a big play right there.
Yeah, Preston Farrell looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming into the backfield there. Grabbed Ray by the back of his jersey and threw him straight down on the ground.
Lucky, but that's close to a horse
That's
collar.
I was thinking the same thing. Some of these penalties that we've seen tonight, they're not afraid to throw the laundry, so I'd be worried about that. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
Let's see who the timeout. It is going to be a timeout by the Panthers. So our situation, 4:14 left here in the football game. Panthers lead 14-7 on the Tornadoes. Let's thank our sponsors, Action Total Staffing, TK Auto Services, Great Clips, Bicon Services, West 40 Auto Sales, Village Hardware and Rental, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Doane Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, and Absolute One Window Tinting.
Gotta love our sponsors. It's the reason we're here tonight. So, Bill, what do you think here?
Well, it's third down. You've got 2 downs to make some yardage. But I do think that you're going to have to put the football in the air.
I do too.
Llewellyn is back in the game. So let's see here what Coach Chase Bowman has decided on.
Nice tight shotgun formation here.
Rock, the quarterback. Reverse, it's Iden. He's looking. He's going to be corralled and brought down for no gain. Iden didn't have any help. They were relying on a little bit of trickeration there. It did not work out. West Em, they sniffed that one out pretty nicely.
Yeah, and it looked like Cade Rock actually ran a passing route there. I didn't know if maybe Iden was going to try and chuck that to him, but yeah, it was shut down almost immediately, almost like a to the one, all to the one side kind of Philly special kind of looking play.
Let's give West Em some credit.
Yeah,
great defensive discipline on that play. 3:37 clock rolling here in the fourth quarter. 14-7 Panthers. They have the football on the West Em 15-yard line. 4th down now. The snap. Rock's back. He's looking. Guns the ball into the end zone. Oh, Iden could not come down with that football. A lot of contact. A lot of white jerseys in the area, but that will turn the ball back over to the Tornadoes. Some good defense right there by West Em.
Yeah, that was Grady Dawlings there on the defense there. Got his fingers on it. Didn't quite throw it down. It still got to the hands of Iden there, but neither one can bring the ball in, so we're going to get a new set of downs, go the other way for West Em. And once again, you still got a shot.
3:20. This is a big possession right here. This may be the ball game for West Em. They need some. They may be going for it on every 4th down at this point.
I wouldn't blame them. Yeah.
You almost have to do it. All right. The sophomore quarterback Noah Morrison done an outstanding job tonight. He's in the shotgun. No, that's Brownrigg, the quarterback. He's going to try the left side, and he's going to have a nice gain. They're going to run him out of bounds. Flag on the play. That's going to be a late hit.
Yeah. Definitely an unforced error there.
You can't do that. Nice gain there by Braxton Brownrigg. He had enough for a 1st down, but they got him out of bounds, and they pulled him down. They didn't need to do that.
Well, what's even more ironic here on that is we had the call over here on our side near the press box with the late hit that we thought, and ended up getting what we thought was a flag, for somebody chirping at the referee after, I think it was, I believe it was Carson Larimer, number 3. He didn't like the way his quarterback got hit, and here they get it called on them going the other way.
So that definitely a Bicon Services 1st down, and with a penalty, it takes it all the way up to the West Em 38-yard line. Tornadoes have the football, so they are moving right now. 3:13 in this crucial 4th quarter drive.
Yes, the plot thickens, Bill. The plot thickens.
Shotgun formation, trips out to the right this time for the Tornadoes. Morrison, the quarterback, he's got it. He's rolling right. He's looking. Doesn't have a target. Now he finds somebody. Oh, picked. That's going to be, is that picked or no? Let's see. They're fighting for the football. I think that Maysville has the ball.
I believe that was, let's see who's going to get up here.
That is number 20 with the football.
Kane Brooks.
Kane Brooks, sophomore. 5'9" sophomore with a big pick that time. And boy, that might be the biggest play of his career right there. He is just one happy young man on the sidelines. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They've got the ball in the 47. Brooks that time back into the passing lane and was able to pick that ball off.
Yeah, exactly. Read the quarterback's eyes. Didn't come up too far to try and get one thrown over the top of him. He sat back there in his zone and it was rewarded.
Boy, one or two 1st downs now. It's going to be pretty tough for West Em. 14-7 Panthers. Rock in the shotgun formation. Straight ahead. Llewellyn. He cuts back. Good defense that time by West. Did they drive him out of bounds?
Nope.
Clock will run. They're going to say the clock rolling. Nice job there by Llewellyn. Smart football, keeping the ball in bounds. Yeah, he's going to pick up 2 yards, and more importantly, the clock is rolling.
You could tell he went to cut back to the keep the ball going outside of the outside. And he went, oh, nope, never mind. I got to cut inside. I got to stay in bounds. What do we got going on here?
Llewellyn got his bell rung a little bit. He's going to come out. He's shaking his head now. That's going to put number 24. That is going to put Alex Ray in. Now, Ray has had a good football game here.
Definitely not what you want to see one of your offensive weapons coming out, though.
Long count. Rock, the give. Ray, up the middle.
There he
Cuts
goes.
it back. He's going to have it to the 40, the 35. Fighting for extra yardage down inside the 30. That's going to be a Bicon Services first down. Alex Ray, big carry.
Shoo-wee. Look at that stiff arm. Like I said, I made the Derrick Henry reference earlier, and he's continuing on. That's power football right there. Just right in the face mask. Said, nope, I'm good. Run right by him. Love it. Alex Ray with a great run.
Boy, your starting running back goes down, and Alex Ray off the bench comes in, and, man, he is just doing a great job filling in here. And, you know, the Panthers have to run the ball.
Yeah.
They've got to keep that clock moving. Under 2 minutes now, 1:50 left here in the ball game. Bicon Services first down for the Panthers.
And this is where you start to wonder when the timeouts are going to start getting thrown out.
Rock, the quarterback. The give, Ray. This time, West is right where they need to be.
Yep, we're going to take a timeout here.
So, as you stated, sir, the timeouts start to come.
And here they go. Boy, you can't really understate that last run there by Alex Ray. I mean, come in off the bench and you know, Llewellyn's obviously the main bell cow back here, but to get in there and just kind of show what you got, man, you gotta love that. You gotta love the heart. West Ham, if you're going to get a stop here, this definitely need to bend and not break.
Boy, any thoughts on our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game? I mean, we've got some decisions to make. I mean, it has been rough.
It's going to be a tough one. We might have to do a coin flip at least at that point. But
yeah, I was kind of leaning toward Landon Iden, but boy, Cohen Llewellyn he's been solid. He has been solid here in the second half.
And not to mention, I know it's not maybe been the whole game, but I kind of wanted to give Kane Brooks, you know, for that big interception to maybe seal the game here. I mean, that's huge.
Well, that's one play. I don't know if you call him play of the game.
Just play of the game.
But that is a huge play right there. Maybe the play of the game. I am not going to disagree with you on that. And that young man, just a sophomore, boy.
He's going to be on cloud nine tonight.
I'm telling you.
All right, so we're going to get back to the action here. Running the pistol.
All right, the quarterback, Cade Rock, in the shotgun. Straight ahead. That's Ray.
Lots of open
Rock's
field here.
Got it. He's got plenty of room. The 10, 5. Yes.
That is game right there.
I bid on the fake. I thought Ray had the football, and number 4, Cade Rock, took it right around the right side, and that with 1:26, that's going to probably do it. Touchdown, Panthers. And of course, is our Kemp Insurance Agency touchdown. 20-7 now.
Yep, nice little naked bootleg out there. Nobody barely even touched him. Great blocking on the outside by the receiver. In for 6. As we get the place kicker, Jocelyn Milanovic.
And the kick is up. It's good.
Boy, what
21-7. Just 1:26 left in the ball game. Maysville with the lead. They will be kicking off to West End. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more from the Maysville Athletic Complex right after this.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
We're back. Panthers with a touchdown. Carson Larimer getting ready to kick it off. This is our Valentine Insurance kickoff. Maysville leading 21-7. It has not been easy tonight. Panthers look to be picking up a win here, though. And with the football for West End.
Yeah, that was
number 22 right there. Malachi Davis grabbing the football, as you said, sir, and he'll be brought down right around the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 there for West End. they're needing some points pretty quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see if we see West End come out here and let Morrison just really push the ball downfield, which is what you're going to have to do. Dinking and dunking down the field there's just not enough time for that.
They need some big plays, no doubt about it.
So let's see if we'll let him throw one downfield here.
Well, I think no doubt about it. Morrison, the quarterback, number 14, just a sophomore. The snap. Morrison back. He's going to gun the ball out. Brownrigg's got it. Makes one man miss, and he's going to run out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. The 40-yard line. So that'll be a gain of right around 6 on the play. Nice gain, but 1:13 left here in the ball game. You need big plays.
Right. And it's one of those things, you don't want to force the ball downfield and throw an interception, so you take the safe check down, but you also are not going to score that way either.
Morrison rolling this time to the left. Got a man out there. Nice catch. Brownrigg grabs it right around the 48-yard line. That'll be a Bicon Services first down. They'll move the chain, stop the clock. 1:05 left. Once the chains are spotted, they'll start the clock. They do. 1:01 left now. Here's Morrison back, looking. Down the middle of the field. Picked! That's another pick for Maysville. And that is Iden, number 2.
Can't see him.
No, I'm sorry. That is number 10. That is Brody Smith.
Brody Smith.
So Brody Smith with the pick for the Panthers. That'll give them the ball at midfield. 1st and 10, 49 seconds left. I think we may be looking at victory formation for the Panthers here.
I would imagine so. Yeah, I would definitely think we're going to go ahead and see victory formation. Favorite formation to get in if you're a quarterback?
The
Most definitely.
Coaches love it.
That's for sure.
Actually, they're going to line up. They're going to take a few snaps here. 49 seconds left. Nope, it is victory formation, shotgun style.
Yeah, that's a new one.
I like that. All right, the snap is right there, and he's going to take a knee. He'll lose 5, but it doesn't matter. Clock rolls. We've got right around 35 seconds. Our cameraman, Andrew Dunlop, said he got fooled on the touchdown as well. He followed the back. So did I. So
I think so did
full
the
credit there.
defense.
It was a nice fake.
Yes,
Let's
it
just
was.
put it that way. Again, the snap, he's putting it down. His knee down on the 40-yard line, and 19 seconds left. That's going to be it. Good football game here tonight, Zach. I mean, really enjoyed calling this one. Panthers, though, come out. They take the second half kickoff, little onside kick, little trickeration. They get the football. They punch the ball in, and a late fourth quarter touchdown on a bootleg by the quarterback, number 4, Cade Rock. And Maysville comes away with a 21-14 victory over West End. Boy, it was not easy, was it?
No, it wasn't.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to add up some of the final numbers. We'll be back with more from the Maysville Athletic Complex right after this. You're listening to High School Football on AVC Sports.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions Mental Health Urgent Care.
I'm Ted from TK Auto Service at 2303 Glen Highway.
And I'm Julie. We've been in business for 26 years, proudly serving this community with reliable and trustworthy auto services.
Our customers are like family, and we are committed to keeping your vehicle running smoothly.
Whether it's a quick oil change or a major repair, we're here for you. We appreciate your trust and support.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to stay updated and connected.
Thanks for choosing TK Auto Services. We're here because of you.
It's that time of year again. Football season is upon us. Hey, Mark Kelly here with Bicon Services, wishing all our local teams a great and successful year. As your premier commercial building contractor, Bicon Services is ready to tackle everything from small facility renovations to large industrial expansions. We're here to handle all your commercial and industrial needs under one roof. So while you're out there scoring the winning touchdown, let us work on making your next commercial project a success. Bicon Services, building the future one project at a time.
High school football
from AVC Sports
and WYLE Cambridge, 107.9 Cambridge, 98.5 Zanesville, NASH Icon.
Welcome back. We are at the Maysville Athletic Complex. Nice football game here tonight. Panthers come away with a 21-7 win on West End. Boy, it was not easy. That second half kickoff, that little onside kick, and then Panthers taking it in, I think that was the big turnaround. Of course, also the interception by the sophomore, number 20, Kane Brooks, was a big play late in the game.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely really closed the door on West End there. And especially, and then we had that little bootleg run in by Cade Rock there to seal the deal as well. But yeah, you got to give the kudos to the Maysville Panthers tonight. They never stopped. They kept it going, made great adjustments by Coach Bowman at halftime, and came out. And like we said, the little onside kick and the trickeration definitely doesn't hurt either. They got started in a hurry and didn't look back.
No, it was definitely an excellent second half, and it was running the football by the Panthers too.
Right.
That was really the key in the second half. They were able to basically get the football, run it, take time off the clock. Once they got the lead, they put all the pressure on West End and their sophomore quarterback, who did an excellent job, incidentally, number 14, Noah Morrison.
He made me a fan tonight.
He did. He's a good-looking young player, but he just could not do too much with the Maysville defense in the second half.
I look for him to, as we talked about tonight, you can just watch him just getting more and more confident, and as the game goes along and handling the strife that that's coming on him out there on the field. But I look for West End to be a team on the rise here in the next couple of years because of Noah Morrison. I think he's going to be a great quarterback.
No doubt about it. You can put it in the books, barring injuries. That young man has a nice future. He's got a good arm.
Yes, he does.
But it was the Panthers tonight, 21-7. And you know what? Credit to Maysville. They've had a tough schedule here the last few weeks. Big losses to unbeaten New Lex, a loss to Tri-Valley, who's an outstanding football team, a loss to Sheridan, and a loss to Philo. Those teams right there are the class of the MVL right now. So they've had a tough schedule. They come in here tonight against a very good West End team, and they pick up a win. A lot of confidence as well.
For sure. And if I remember correctly, I did the Philo Maysville game with Mr. Dave Hilliard, and they had almost the opposite of what happened for them tonight. Instead of coming out at halftime and really setting the tone, they got the tone set on them, and that had to have been a learning moment for for Coach Bowman and the team that, hey, we're not going to do that again. We're going to come out here and we're going to knock somebody in the mouth, and this is just how we're going to do it.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. That onside kick to open the second half really turned things around, and there was a huge scrum for that football. Yeah. Panthers come up with it, and then it was number 1, Cohen Llewellyn. 3 or 4 plays in a row, they put him right into the middle of the line. Outstanding job by the Panthers offensive line and Llewellyn. They are managed to get the ball across the goal line. That was really, really what started them on their way to this win tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. And like I said, you know, you're going to get a healthy dose of Llewellyn from the get-go, but he just got stronger as the night went on. It wasn't exactly going off gangbusters there in the first quarter, if I remember correctly. I mean, they were 35, 40 so yards of rushing in the first half, and then they come out and they're going to end with just a shade over 200. So that's the way you do it, you know.
I think it's a good time to do this, too.
Yeah, might as well segue.
Let's award our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game, and it is.
And it's going to be Cohen Llewellyn, for sure.
Number 1, the running back in the second half. He had a huge game, so congratulations to Cohen. He is our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game.
Now, the deal with that is, though, Bill, is you got to share with the linemen. Now, I hope the pizza's big enough, but I don't know. You got to share with those linemen.
Yeah, well, you know.
Or buy them their own.
It's a small pizza, but that's okay. You know, I'll tell you right now.
Buy them their own, then.
And those guys are big. I'm telling you right now. It may take several small pizzas to get those guys fed. No doubt about it. Congratulations going out to Cohen Llewellyn. Let's talk about our Guernsey Muskingum Electric Co-op powered lineman of the game, and that is going out to number 75, Carson Lewis Jr. from West End. So congratulations to him. He is our power lineman of the game.
Yeah, like we said it multiple times tonight. I mean, he was in on every play on the defensive side, so that's a no-brainer for me.
No doubt about it. Let's thank our sponsors one more time. Action Total Staffing, TK Auto Service, Great Clips, Bicon Services, West 40 Auto Sales, Village Hardware and Rental, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Doane Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Shriver's Pharmacy, and Absolute One Window Tinting. Without these sponsors, we could not be here tonight. And before we leave here, we do have one more small task to attend to. Let's check our Surgeon Construction scoreboard. Got some games to report on, of course, here. Maysville over West End 21-7. It's Tri-Valley over Philo 37-15. Scotty's must have exploded in the fourth quarter. New Lex all over Meadowbrook 49-6. Crooksville beating Coshocton 46-7. It's John Glenn all over Riverview 47-7. And Sheridan ahead of Morgan 35-14. Those are all fourth quarter scores, and that is our Surgeon Construction scoreboard.
You have a great game here tonight, Bill, and I mean, you got anything else to add? I mean,
No, I have nothing else to add. We got to see a good one tonight.
Yes, we did.
So really enjoyed the broadcast here again tonight, and Maysville coming away with a win. Our final score, one more time. It is Maysville 21, West End 7. For AVC Sports, I'm Bill Cassler. Thank you, Zach Chrisman, and have a great rest of your night.
You've been listening to High School Football, a presentation of AVC Sports.